Sorry, Billy. I guess I got a little too zealous, huh?
Give me the knife.
Oh. Give me the knife. Now! You see, Sid, everybody dies but us. Everybody dies but us. We're gonna carry on and plan the sequel, because let's face it, baby, these days, you gotta have a sequel.
He's sick, for fuck's sake. You've seen one too many movies.
Nah, Sid, don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. Stop it, Billy, would you, all right? I can't take anymore. I'm feeling a little woozy here. Fucking hit me with the phone, Dick!
Hello?
Hi, Nate. How are you doing, huh?
Oh, hi. I just got home from work. I'm so tired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to put on some popcorn and just get some wine.
Popcorn, huh? I can hear that. Are you cooking popcorn?
Yeah.
Is that Jiffy?
It is Jiffy Pop. And I'm just gonna pour some wine. I'm just gonna watch a movie. I'm just so tired. Wait,
You sure complain a lot, don't you, Nate?
I do, but who am I talking to?
Oh, hey, yeah. I'm a friend of a friend.
Sorry, I just kind of unloaded on you, friend of a friend. Okay.
You like to talk on the phone?
No.
Oh, well, you answered and you're talking.
Yeah, I know. I just a long day. What friend?
Are you putting on lotion?
You can hear that?
Yeah, I can see. I mean, I can hear it.
Oh, well, yeah. It's dry. It's winter. Kind of.
Maybe you're lighting some candles.
Well, yeah. I just had this lighter in my hand to light this candle. Yeah.
I like candles, popcorn, and lotion, too.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Do you like scary movies, Nate?
Nah. No.
You don't like scary movies, Nate?
I mean, I've seen a few.
Are you going to maybe curl up with a blanket and watch a scary movie?
Oh, my God. You are in my head right now.
Yeah. I like watching scary movies, too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Do you want to play a little game?
Boy, I kind of just want to get to this movie, though.
Well, I'm going to ask you some questions about scary movies. How about that, Nate?
You're not trying to sell me something, are you?
Well, it's a game. I want to play a game, Nate.
Okay, all right. You know what? Fine. I'm too tired to argue right now.
What's your favorite scary movie, Nate?
Oh, God, it's got to be Dawn of the Dead, I would assume. 1978, definitely Dawn of the Dead.
That's a really old scary movie.
Yeah, it is. You sound like a really old scary man.
Personally, I like the remake better.
Well, you're wrong. I think I'm going to hang up now, actually.
No, wait. Let's play the game.
Okay. I don't even know who I'm talking to. This is weird, and I just want to watch this movie.
Since your favorite scary movie's Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
In zombie movies, what's the classic avoid getting bit reason? Why don't you want to get bit by a zombie in a zombie movie?
Because it would turn you into a zombie, duh.
Yeah, that was easy, I guess.
Yeah, that was kind of...
That was just a warm-up.
Okay, yeah. At this point, yeah.
In what 1931 film introduced Boris Karloff as a stitched-together monster?
Oh my God, really? This is Frankenstein. You call me like you're the worst telemarketer ever.
Yeah, also,
ever.
So you know your scary movies, huh?
Well, I've seen a few. It's usually just some big dumb bimbo running upstairs when she should be going out the front door.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the book called in 1981's Evil Dead?
Oh my God. You're a necronomic moron. Okay. Yes, it's necronomic.
That's the... I thought you said necromoron.
Well, I
Okay,
did. I'm
yeah.
making fun. What are you trying
That's
to
the
say?
wrong answer, Nate.
What?
I mean, it's Necronomicon. You said it later. You just... Okay. Well, obviously you like your horror movies.
Okay, yes.
Well, let's get down to the real game.
Could you just sell me my product so I can drink this wine and watch this movie?
I'm not selling anything. I mean, at the end there'll be a survey if you want to take the survey. But right now I just want to talk, Nate.
Okay, because right now you're about a 5 out of 10 right now.
Okay, I just 5 out of 10. Talk.
All right. All right.
And for this question, the stakes are higher. Do you have a friend named Cory?
Yeah, I have a friend named Cory. Sure, yeah, we do a
Does he
podcast
play
together.
football, Nate?
I've never actually seen him touch any sporting equipment at all.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, he's wearing a fucking tracksuit, so I figured he's.
Sure, yeah. He likes to be comfortable.
Yep. Well, turn on the lights to the back door.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Turn on the lights, Nate.
All right. Okay. All right.
Do you see him? See that guy tied up in the back there? That's your friend Cory.
I don't see any.
Well, turn on the lights. Turn on.
No, I did.
Look to the right.
Oh! Hey, Cory, what are you doing? Come on inside. I'm about to start a movie. But just come on.
Listen, if you don't get this next question right, Nate, I'm gonna cut him like a fish.
Cut who like a fish?
Cory, your friend Cory.
You know Cory?
How do you think I knew you?
Oh.
I fucking took him. I tied him up. Call you. He said you're the only one that would save him.
I'm a little confused. He's sitting out on my patio right now. You're probably calling from, I don't know, another foreign country.
No, I mean
outside the country.
On the phone. On the phone.
Yeah,
right. Sure, yeah.
I'm outside on the phone.
No, I totally get it.
I'm not inside of your house.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to sell me on something. That's fine.
Hi,
Cory, come on in. Oh my God.
He's tied up, Nate. And if you don't get this question right, he's gonna die there. He's gonna die. Do you even care?
Of course I care. But it's kind of cold out there. I'm not gonna. Cory, just undo the straps. All right, fine. You were saying?
Oh, we're gonna switch it up since you know your horror so well. I'm gonna ask you a question about Disney princesses.
Whoa. No. Can we just go back to horror? Like, I haven't seen a Disney movie in like 10 years.
No.
I haven't seen a single Disney movie in like 10 years.
What is the name of Ariel's dad?
Oh, it's like,
in The Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. The Little Mermaid. Yeah, it's Zeus.
Is it?
You're asking me? I don't know. Like, I
don't watch these either.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. There we go.
Is it Zeus or is it Poseidon? Let me Google this real quick. Little Mermaids.
You really just called me to Google something on the phone. Oh my God, this is the worst telemarketer ever.
That's the wrong answer, Nate. His name is King Triton, the ruler of Antarctica, the powerful protective merman.
Sure.
Who wields a magical trident. That's the wrong answer, Nate. Say goodbye to Cory.
Just not into. Oh my God. Cory, you're getting blood everywhere again. Oh God, he always just makes a mess every time he comes over.
Do you want to go check on him?
No.
Go check on him.
No, he needs to learn to clean up his own messes out there.
He's probably dead.
He's got spaghetti sauce and
he's dead. He's dead. Go out there.
What? Go.
Just go out there.
I'd rather just go upstairs than go out the door. But fine. I'll go out there and check. Oh my God. Cory, just get up and come inside. You're getting blood everywhere. Oh my God, Cory, are you okay?
Nate, I'm fucking dying here. Getting a little woozy, man.
Okay, well, oops.
Untie me.
Okay, all right. Jesus.
Oh.
Ow.
I got you, Nate. It was me the whole time. I was Ghostface. I was the one that called you, and I was the one that tricked you, and I was the one that gave you the question you couldn't answer. I'm Ghostface.
Wait, you're Ghostface?
I'm Ghostface.
Well, that's weird because I'm Ghostface.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I was fucking Ghostface first.
No, I'm Ghostface.
If we're all suspects,
Everyone is a
I
suspect.
make more sense to be Ghostface.
But that's what everyone would think. You would be Ghostface.
I like horror
So then
movies.
it's better if I'm Ghostface because people would never suspect me.
But I called you, man. You don't call yourself.
But I was just, oh my
You can't
God.
call yourself if you're Ghostface. What did
Hello?
you pre-record something?
2000
and
plus
then
26.
Fucking called yourself.
Pre-recorded.
Fuck,
AI,
you
baby.
I was the one that called you.
Look, no one's going to
I'm
suspect the guy that's
Ghostface.
like pissed because there's blood all over the place. Okay?
I'm Ghostface. It would be obvious if both of us were Ghostface, but if it was just me as
This is
Ghostface,
why-
and you like, hey, man, hey, ouch, man,
Ow.
fuck
You
you.
hit me with the phone, you dick. Ow.
Yeah, because I called you because I'm fucking Ghostface.
Well, but I told you I'm Ghostface.
I'm Ghostface.
No,
man. I don't want to be Ghostface with you. I want like somebody that nobody would expect.
There's always
to
more
be
than
the-
one
the
Ghostface. You got to have more than one Ghostface.
Yeah, but me and you, that's obvious. One of us, yeah, that's a flip. They flipped it.
Yeah,
meta.
we flipped it that the Ghostface didn't even know that there was two Ghostfaces.
Man, I'm just saying. I
That's
think
better.
I should be Ghostface. You don't even look good in black.
How dare you? This cloak makes my ass look poppin'.
Oh man, well, I feel I think you cut me too deep, Nate.
Yeah, I know.
How are you gonna get away with this if you're Ghostface?
I'll figure it out. I don't need a motive.
Like,
It's the millennium.
like don't you need to
It's a
frame
quarter
somebody?
century
Are you gonna
past the
fucking
millennium.
frame me? I'm fucking tied up. I'm
I'll
fucking.
call Paul over or something.
And you're
I
gonna
don't know.
frame
I'll figure
him?
out. We got horror nights. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
I did not need this after today. I'm
gonna
gonna sit down here and bleed out. Okay. I don't
Let's
wanna
just do the
hear
fucking
this.
Scream podcast, and then we'll figure out who's Ghostface by
Oh my
the
god.
end.
Why don't we just call Paul?
I don't know. Maybe neither of us are Ghostface.
So no,
Maybe
neither.
somebody else did it.
Why won't you just let me be? Fucking. Let's just do the
Fucking
podcast.
ruining this. Episode 74, the Scream Rank, Savage Horror Creeps podcast.
One of the worst Drew Barrymore impressions I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm sorry, Drew. You are a lovely woman, and I've ruined it. I've ruined it.
Well, Scream, we're doing the Scream Rank finally at 74 because the Scream 7 movie came out, and there's rumors that this will be the last Scream. I don't believe it for a second. But
There's no way it's going to be the last Scream.
But hopefully there won't be another Scream comes out before, while we're still doing this podcast. Maybe it'll take some time, actually write something and, write something really great. Something really great.
yeah.
And
You're spoiling the Scream
I'm
7
not
review.
trying to spoil it.
But
I'm saying
There will be a Scream 8 because the Scream 7 did it
more
was
money than everybody.
more money than like any of the Scream movies ever did in the box office. So, yeah.
But before we get into our favorite scary movies, why don't we cover some news?
And what we've been watching. Yeah.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right. A little somber. I got is somber news, to be honest with you.
Yeah, bad news week.
Bruce Campbell has been diagnosed with cancer. He did say that it is not life-threatening at the moment and it can be treated, but it's uncurable.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly what kind of, I know that he also mentioned that he's going to be taking a step back from his involvement in the future Evil Dead movies coming because of this, but he doesn't want anybody to be afraid. He's going to continue living his life, doing conventions, meeting fans, being Bruce Campbell.
He's
But
just going to be on
obviously-
treatment for a while. So I flew to Reddit when I heard this, And there were a bunch of people that just said like, "Oh, I have incurable cancer," and like there's some blood cancers out there that you could live on with like medication or radiation.
It
or
doesn't
something
mean we're
like that.
losing Ash.
No, not anytime soon, and hopefully not for a very
but...
long time. But yeah, if he stops his treatments, but who's gonna stop treatments on the king, baby?
Yeah.
No one's gonna stop. So we hope the very best for Bruce Campbell, and we hope he gets better, and we hope it's nothing too serious, because hail to the king, baby.
That's our final boy.
That is. I would be devastated if Bruce Campbell died.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Yeah.
Cory Parker, you know him best from Friday the 13th 5. Remember those two guys that are in the car, and he was like,
he passed away.
He sang the song, and he was like, "Get the fuck car started, get the fuck car started," you know.
Yep.
He dies, and the Gimp from Pulp Fiction, the guy who played the Gimp.
Yeah. How would you like that? Out of your entire movie resume, you're like, I was the Gimp.
And his
from
rest
Pulp
in peace
Fiction.
picture is him in the Gimp outfit.
In a Gimp mask. That is pretty brutal.
So,
oh, man.
I mean, a little bit unrelated at horror. Arnold Schwarzenegger says that he is currently in development for Conan the King. He's coming back. He's doing Conan. He's also doing a sequel to Commando, and he is in
a sequel to Commando.
And
John Matrix coming back.
A direct sequel to the first Predator.
Now, I heard the Predator one. I did not hear
Predator, Commando, and Conan King. Conan's first, and if Conan does well, the other two are guaranteed to go.
Do you think he'll be in a starring role as, I mean, like the main character, Conan the King?
Yeah, that was in the article.
Oh, okay. So that he would be
Arnold Schwarzenegger's doing three big passion films.
Couldn't you see him being like the king and like his son or something?
Well, there'll probably be somebody else fucking shit up. But
yeah.
I think he's still going to be the main character. You can't call it Conan the King and not make.
Well, I mean,
he's not going to name his son Conan Jr.
I'm just okay, but look at Red Sonja. I mean, he was a side character in that one,
right? It was called Red Sonja.
Yeah. Well,
this one's called Conan the King.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
But I think it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger is ready to retire. I think he wants to give the fans
one last hurrah for all his franchises.
A little 3-pack of the things that his favorite.
Well, thank God it's not another Terminator movie.
Well, yeah, he did that already. So yeah, rest in peace, Cory Parker and the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. I know you guys were not very big actors, but
that's right. We got the soundboard fired up.
I'll
again.
always remember those characters you played for Friday the 13th 5 and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, very sad. Rest in peace.
What I've been watching, we're obviously gonna wait and talk about Scream in the rank, so we won't mention anything about that. But I saw Whistle.
Okay, Corin Hardy's new film.
Wolverine's daughter is now a lesbian introvert who has a drug problem and is in a high school and gets the locker of some dead jock that used this whistle. And it's basically a Final Destination film. A high school Final Destination. You hear the whistle, and then however you were gonna die when you're older, hears the whistle, and now gives you the death that you were supposed to have. So there's like this young girl that's in this really awesome Harvest Fest, like Halloween fucking party maze.
Okay.
It was excellent. I love that scene. But then an old version of her stalks her down and turns her into an old lady, and she dies. And then this
Did you just give away this entire film?
No, this is the beginning.
Okay.
And then, Anso, and then like there's a jock that likes to drink, and then he.
So it is kind of like a Final Destination.
Yeah, like whatever way you were gonna die, it just comes to you sooner as the version of you that died. And
interesting premise, but I heard a lot of people didn't like this. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's run of the mill. It's a very average film. It's nothing great. It's nothing bad. I mean, once it became a full on Final Destination sequel, it felt unoriginal. But
was there a couple good deaths though? I heard there was
my favorite part was the scenery, the school, the way the school looked, and the way that their Halloween celebration.
Oh, it's a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they say harvest. They're like, hey, will you go to Harvest with me? Will you go to Harvest Fest? They don't never call it Halloween.
Is it a
But
foreign?
they dress up in costumes and there's jack-o'-lanterns and they go to like a fairground.
Is it a foreign film?
No.
No, it's okay.
No. It's got that one young Shauna from Yellow Jackets. It's got,
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
There's a few people. The one thing I didn't like is how like in vampire movies now when the vampire gets stabbed and they just turn into that ash thing.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of that, and I'm so sick of that fucking
CG.
That CGI.
Yeah.
When I die, I turn into a fucking burnt coal vampire. I don't know.
Yeah, it is unoriginal. I'll give you that.
I'm sick of that graphic. Maybe there could be something. And then you said you saw Bride.
Yeah, I saw The Bride last night. The Bride is okay. I know it's bombing at the box office.
Is it a horror movie? Here's the first question.
No, I'm not going to include it in the 2026
Even though
list.
there's a Frankenstein and a Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Is there a Dr. Frankenstein?
No.
Okay. But
there is a doctor.
And they call him Frank.
Frank, yeah, they call him Frank,
by
but
default,
he calls himself Frankenstein. The monster does.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Everybody else calls him Frank.
Yeah, they shorten it because Frankenstein's a little much, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want.
We don't call Dracula Drac though, do we?
Some people do.
Okay.
On the streets. No. So the Bride.
What do you know about the streets, bro?
I'm from the streets.
Your
bitch.
lavender candles and your fucking chippy popcorn and your lotion
and my shit poor Drew Barrymore impression. I learned that from the streets. No, it's a drama. It's exactly what you think it's going to be with the storyline of a Bonnie and Clyde tale, except it's Dracula and the Bride. Christian Bale.
Dracula and the Bride?
Did I say Dracula?
Yeah.
Sorry, Frankenstein and the Bride.
I thought we were doing another universe thing.
Yeah, well, that would be kind of cool if it was a 1930s gangster
Dracula's
film.
like, I'm gonna make a stinky zombie bitch for myself.
But no, it's if Bonnie and Clyde was Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, and Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley hit it out of the park as those two characters. Really interesting dynamic between those two, like very cool, kind of cool love story. Everything else is just totally phoned in. It feels like, I see a lot of people online comparing it to Joker 2, where Joker 2 was like it was like a musical. Joker 2, this one is not a musical.
Yeah, Joker 2 sucked.
But it's just kind of weird because there's a lot of like, every time it goes to like a normal storyline, it does something weird. There's like a weird kind of like dancing scene or something like that.
Right, and I think
it's kind of a mess.
Because this movie was supposed to come out last year, and I think because of probably Joker 2 doing so bad, they didn't want it to compete with good films, so they kind of moved it to a less dense time so that they thought it would succeed more now. Yeah. Because I don't think they did reshoots or anything, but I still want to see this movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely something, like, if people ask if you like this movie, I put this in my Letterboxd review. If somebody asks you if you like this movie, you'd be like, okay, probably. Yeah. Because it's just like, there's a lot of good stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff that I actually loved. And then it's just a messy ending. Yeah. And every character besides Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley, like Frankenstein and the Bride, they are just so, like, just to drive the plot, absolutely nothing to them, like cardboard cutout type people.
NPCs.
Yeah, pretty much. They're all NPCs, and it just doesn't matter. And it tries to be like a little feminist, but it doesn't really land. It tries to be a gangster film, and it doesn't really land.
Yeah. Tries to be a horror movie, and you're
no horror whatsoever. The horror stops.
They're fucking zombies, dude.
That's where the horror stops.
Okay, well,
that there are two people brought back from the dead.
Yeah, so horror.
That's it.
Still a horror thing.
You see it and you tell me if we should count it for this list. Right. Me right now, I would not count it for this list. This felt more like a drama.
For the Scream rank?
No. For this year's list. Jesus. Although I might have enjoyed this then.
Yeah,
a couple of movies anyway. But yeah, so I think it's worth seeing, but I would catch it on VOD or when it's streaming later on this year.
And just to briefly touch on last weekend, I know you went to Weird Fest. Did you see any horror movies there?
I saw a lot. So I went to my first ever film festival, and it's a dual festival. It's a Midwest Weird Fest and a Night of Horror. And there are some films in that I guarantee will drop on Shudder. One's called Lily's Ritual. It's a movie from Spain about...
Sounds dumb already.
No, it's like this very satanic... going to sacrifice this one girl that may or may not be a demon, and it's very polished. It's in Spanish though, since it's from Spain.
No subtitles.
All subtitles.
But yeah, oh really?
All subtitles, yeah. And then there's this other movie called Red Mask that was better than some of the Scream movies that we'll talk tonight.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. I shit you not.
Bullshit.
I shit you not. It was pretty fun.
You are just you're rating the experience and
No. I honestly believe that. It's better than maybe 2 of the Scream movies that we'll talk about tonight. And it's totally a Scream kind of clone. It's this interesting movie about this one girl isolates, this one female director gets the rights to basically remake or reboot a massive horror franchise like Friday the 13th, let's say, right? And but she's kind of a feminist, and she's kind of like everyone like hates her online because she's so woke, and they're all worried that they're going to ruin this slasher.
So this is Black Christmas
slasher genre. They're all worried that somebody's going to do that to that. So she isolates herself to this cabin to write the screenplay and come up with a good film that honors the franchise.
Have you ever had a red mask done to you?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
But anyway, so she isolates herself to the cabin with her girlfriend, and then stop doing hand motions of a red mask.
You've never gotten a red mask?
I've not. I don't think so. And then, so anyways, her and her girlfriend are isolating themselves to this cabin. They're kind of working through kill scenes of the movie, and then 2 strangers show up, and they're super fans, and yeah, hilarity ensues from there. But there's a lot of fun twists, and the final film I could recommend that will probably be out later this year is called Midnight Driver, once that's done, and that's awesome. That is about these girls that do this kind of like a Bloody Mary ritual.
Give a guy a red mask?
No, there's no red masks. No red masks anywhere. But although there was probably sex with a snake in Lily's ritual, just saying. And then so these girls are doing kind of like a Bloody Mary thing and a sleepover, except when they do this like weird thing with a phone, like, you know, they call this number and then hang up and then call it again.
Give them a red mask?
No, someone pulls up in the middle of the night, and then he won't talk to you. If you panic, he will make your life a living hell, but you're just supposed to get in his car and do whatever he says throughout the night. And if you panic, like I said, it gets worse. So it's kind of like a Dare type of film. Fun Bloody Mary take. Sure. And or an urban legend take. I would definitely, if you ever see Midnight Driver, Lily's Ritual, or Red Mask, I guarantee those will be dropping on like a streamer.
A red mask
streamer like
you go
Shudder.
out on a chick right after she has a baby.
Oh God!
And you get the red mask.
Oh God! Is the red mask placenta?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I heard it's supposed to be super healthy for you. Anyway,
it's good for you.
It's good for you. Yeah, I'll believe that. Yeah. And so anyway, I could see those on a Scream box or a Shudder. And if you ever see them, check them out, because those are actually better than some vanilla big budget movies they're making today.
I'll believe it when I see it. You have to remind me when they actually come out to the normal public. I didn't go to Midwest Weird Fest or a Night of Horror.
No, but you had something exciting
the
too.
The Decadent Cabaret. Friday we performed with local knights, Dracula, Jacoby, Kayla, Paul. Thank you to all you guys for dressing up like Jimmys, and then we went and did rap songs and did skits from the Bone Temple and 28 Years Later, and you know,
it was awesome.
It went all right. I was worried that it wasn't going to go well. I get nervous. I get in my head. Haven't had a red mask in a long time, so I'm feeling a little unhealthy.
God, you've had one.
And then, no, I'm just kidding. I just made up the red mask thing, but yeah. So I got to be Sir Jimmy Crystal, and we actually pulled a guy from the crowd, removed his shirt, acted like we were sacrificing his body. Big ups to Jason for having the guts to come up there and let us play with him with our little fake knives. We were planning on pulling Nate up there, but he was ready to run, so we got
I
somebody else.
was, yeah. No, I showed up late. This is the first time I ever got to see you perform. That I wasn't part of that thing at Decadent, right? And so it was cool to see all the Jimmies on stage. You guys look fucking fantastic as the Fingers and Jimmy.
Jacoby did a flip, and then they did the Teletubby dance. They did the Dipsy dance.
Yeah.
And then we treated the sound guy like Satan, which now that I think of it, he probably didn't appreciate us calling him Satan, but... Or old Nick.
Old Nick. He probably was
because because nobody that was at the concert, I'd say 1 out of 40 people saw the fucking film or knew who we were. But the people that did, shout out to you, and they were like, oh yeah. But they said, even though they didn't know who Jimmy's were, they said, oh, you guys are a cult. And I said, yeah. Well, I'm glad that
came across. That came across.
We're a cult.
Yeah, for sure. And if anyone wants to see the pictures of Sir Jimmy Crystal here with the Fingers on stage, we got them all over our Instagram page, and it looked great. It was a fun set.
Yeah, then the video will be up later, and if it's good enough, I'll let you guys know when that comes out and everything like that. So, cool. Well, yeah, fun stuff, fun weekend. That's why I didn't get to see The Bride. But, yeah, you just get busy. But, so that's what we've been doing, what we watched, and news. Why don't we get into some listener emails, right?
Oh, we have some listener emails.
Your mother's in here with his cars. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
We have a bunch of emails tonight. We have some from people that we've been hearing recently, and some we haven't heard to from a while. In fact, I'm going to start with the Tack is back. Our buddy Tack. We haven't heard from him in a long time. Yeah, so...
Tack. I remember Tack. Tack's the shit.
Do you remember Tack?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure out if Tack was ever a guy or a girl.
Tack's
Never
the
asked
guy.
her.
I say, every time you say that, and I say he's the guy.
It doesn't matter.
You can tell by the way he writes.
Yeah. So Tack finally. So we haven't heard from him in a very long time. So I'm happy that he's still listening to the podcast. But he goes, "Hola, creeps. I'm sorry it's been a minute since I last emailed. It's funny. I was writing an email and listening to your last episode when Cory started whining about emails."
Oh yeah.
He goes,
sometimes you got to do that. You got to do it.
Ha ha ha, just kidding, he says. What I wanted to know is, what do you guys think of the Underworld franchise? Vampires, werewolves. I personally like the first two, but haven't seen the rest, and was wondering if I should go back to them, especially after all the lists I've made already from recommendations that you guys have watched. Excited, and he puts in parentheses, excited that you're on YouTube now. Excited to YouTube Sorority House Massacre on movies, and I'm so happy that you guys are on YouTube now, because now I can listen at work too. So yeah, that's a new development for the podcast. We are on YouTube if you want to check us out there. But he says, love the show, love you guys, walk good, Tack.
Yeah, Tack Attack is back.
First of all, Tack, I am so excited that you're going to watch the Sorority House Massacre movies.
Yeah.
They are streaming all on YouTube. We did that episode knowing that maybe some people would know the Slumber Party Massacre and then not give a shit about the other ones.
Right.
But I still think the most fun ones were Sorority House Massacre 2 and 3.
Well, that's ridiculous to say, but they're good.
Well, the Slumber Party Massacre films are, the first two are good too, but...
Yeah. Sorority is also...
But they're free on YouTube. You could stream them right now. They're the best copies that you can get because they're still trapped on DVD or VHS or something like that.
Are they
but
on YouTube? There?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I actually looked it up when he said that.
With boobs and everything?
Oh, yeah. Unedited. Yep. So that's really cool, and we're really happy that you like and listen to the podcast on YouTube.
And then Underworld. Okay, so Underworld
is the
when
main
Underworld came out. I really liked the first one too, because
I've only seen the first one.
Kate Beckinsale in that leather was ungodly beautiful, right?
Yes.
And I remember at my age, that was really what got me in there, and of course my love for werewolves and me being a werewolf and all that other shit.
Yeah,
that wolfism. And then the second one, it's like Matrix meets fucking werewolf movie.
Matrix meets Blade? Is it something like that? That's kind of...
it's that action vampire thing that turns me off a little bit, but then the tight leather on the hot babes brings you back. I remember I saw the lycanthrope one where the girl's not in it, and it's just that werewolf guy.
How many are
Rise
there?
of the Lycans. There's probably 6.
Is there 6?
Might be worth Googling it with your computer.
Is this a okay? Yeah. And what'd you think about that one?
I mean, that one was god awful, horrible, awful. I mean, I'm talking about
really,
okay. And then I met the one that big black guy that is the werewolf in one of the movies. I met him at Crypticon one year.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that voice.
Sure.
Meeting him, that brought me back. I don't know if I've seen every Underworld, but I've seen most of them. And there's 5 and then an animated movie. Okay, but you got Rise of the Lycans too on there?
That's the 3rd film in the franchise, it looks like. Then there's Underworld, Evolution, Rise of the Lycans, Underworld Awakening, Underworld Blood Wars.
Yeah.
And then there's an animated one called Endless War, but they basically just say there's 5 films.
Yeah.
And then the Endless War is just an animated film of 3 short stories, so probably just in the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and like I said, okay, so there's cool things about it, leather, vampires, werewolves, okay? But there's dumb things about it, like weird Matrix action scenes.
Yeah.
I like that there's no color in the films, but
it is black and blue from what I remember.
I will say that I have, even before hearing what you said, Tack, I have thought about revisiting these, and might be worth it.
We should do a mid-month episode, because I've always wanted to see them. I actually own them, and I've never watched anything past the first one.
All right, well, let's think about this, Nate. Let's just make sure. Let's say possibly.
But Tack is back.
Tack is back. He didn't ask us to rank him. He just asked us what do you think.
Well, yeah, but if we're going to go to all that work, let's turn it into an episode. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't know.
Let's put it on the docket and let's see if it comes.
There's people that, I don't know, enjoyed that. Well, they made 6 films,
There's people that
right?
liked fucking Deadpool and the Wolverine movie too, but they're wrong.
I thought you liked Deadpool and Wolverine.
Not in the Wolverine movie when he wasn't Deadpool. Remember when he was just...
Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
Maybe.
But yeah, so it's interesting. Like I said, I've always been meaning to get around to them, but we're already watching enough movies.
We could maybe do that.
So, but yeah, so Tech, I'm so happy that you are back, and happy to hear from you, and thank you for listening on YouTube. So yeah, people can find us at Savage Horror Creeps on YouTube as well, if they want to listen on there.
I've even been going on YouTube and trying to put a comment underneath them.
Oh, really? You're padding our stats. That's something you want to admit on the podcast.
What?
No, it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Is there a rule says you can't comment on your own?
Of course not.
On a YouTube video you're in?
No, it just means that you're proud of what we're putting out there.
I'm not saying, wow, that dude's voice is sexy. I'm saying...
Well, you could.
You could. I mean, if you thought that, you could write that.
But no. Again, thank you, Tack, for listening on YouTube. And yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you get podcasts, we're out there right now.
All right.
The next one tonight is from Kirdy, our favorite janitor, Kirdy. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Kirdy emailed back in, so we have heard from her. I don't know.
I was just talking about Kirdy to somebody because Kirdy loves. Oh, Choose Your Own Adventure. And I met a guy.
Yeah. Yep.
I met a guy who was writing a Choose Your Own Adventure about his wife. And then I told him, well, when you get that done, you give me a copy. And I go, you give me 2 copies. And if I get it, I'm going to give Kirdy the other one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she had a great idea for a Choose Your Own Adventure podcast episode.
Good idea.
Or series. We're still trying to figure out how we could do that. Yeah. How are we going to pull that off? But it would be cool. It would be cool. But anyway, Kirdy emails in this week and says, I may be an episode behind, but I hate it when you guys don't get listener emails. Your podcast and commentary are super fun to listen to, so just reaching out. But I'm waiting for you guys to watch John Wolfe at Dead Night. You know what that is?
No.
It's a horror FMV game.
Oh. FMV stands for what?
God, we're fucking old. I don't know. Let me Google that.
FMV.
Oh, yeah, it's fair market value. No, that can't be it. Video game.
Final Murder Virtual?
First Murder. Full motion video.
What does that mean?
Which refers to video games that use pre-recorded live action video instead of traditional graphics like sprites or 3D models. There we go.
Do you need a special full video player?
No. I think it's just the type of how it presents itself. Yeah. These games are often called
behind you too?
No, these games are often called interactive movies because they combine video content with gameplay elements.
Okay.
Do you get what okay. So I had yeah. Well, there was a old horror game that had a VHS. Do you remember that? No. Where you're like, "Oh my god, fuck, what was that called?" It was like this weird you had to escape this dungeon or something like that, but you're watching a VHS and there was like this like really shitty crypt keeper that would guide you or whatever, and then you'd pause it and you'd play the board game and then you'd go back to the video and play it again.
I'm not big on games, man. I'm not big on video games, so it's all
yeah, maybe
it's all Greek.
I don't think she's asking to play it with us, but she says, "I'm waiting for you guys to watch John Wolfe at Dead Night horror MV or FMV game." So
you search that in YouTube?
I would assume so. Right after you search Savage Horror Creeps, yeah. So John Wolfe at Dead Night. You guys did say nothing good happens at. Oh, okay. So she's moving on. So no context. That's all she just gives us at there. So this is like
Nate, do some research.
I definitely will. John Wolfe at Dead Night.
Get your FMV player.
What if it's just amazing?
It probably is.
And I just go down a dark rabbit hole where I just can't.
It probably is.
FMV.
Maybe you'll watch even less movies than me now that you'll be playing FMV all day.
FMV forever. I don't know. I will do some research before the next episode on this. John Wolfe at Dead Night. Okay, so but yeah, she just says, "I'm waiting for you guys to watch that." I think she did mention something along the lines in her previous email, but it's been a couple months now. So, but you guys did say nothing good happens after midnight. But remember, I'm a janitor and I work third shift. She says, "Keep up the great work. Love the podcast. Shout out to Anthony." That's right, because Kirdy knows Anthony. That's how she found us actually. So Kirdy, like the cheese curd. Thank you, Kirdy. So I have homework now. I have homework. Did you get homework?
From that one?
No, but you got to walk away with some homework. I can't have all the homework. You need some homework. Or there's some more emails.
Yeah,
there's some more emails. Okay, let's go. So, Kirdy, thank you for listening as always and emailing into the podcast. So, thanks for emailing in. And then also listener Emily, she says it's been a while in the title.
Sticker Emily.
Yep. Hello.
Drons.
Hello, Savage Horror Creeps. Hope all has been well with you both, as it has been a long time. It was wonderful catching up at the Decadent Cabaret. Loved your set and tribute to the Bone Temple, Cory. I'm very glad I watched the movie beforehand, as it made me enjoy the references much more.
Yeah, I saw her at the Walmart with my daughter, and I said, "Hey, you ought to watch Bone Temple if you want to make any sense." And then she did that. She did
all right,
exactly
good.
That.
Though the jury's still out if it's better than 28 years later.
No, it isn't. The jury's decided that is way better.
The jury went home a long time ago.
This jury didn't even. The case is missed.
Yeah, Bone Temple is better than 28 years later. I think they're both equally good for different reasons.
Okay.
The Bone Temple was more of a goofy, gory time, while 28 years later felt more dire, if that makes any sense.
28 years later was sad. To a flaw.
You think so? Oh, because, when the mom,
God.
I guess when you're boiling your mom, you can get all upset about it. But anyway, I know I've mentioned this to you guys before, but I think it's worth pitching this idea again in Intro to Horror episode. That was something that we talked about a while ago.
I got a list of my
kind of dropped off our radar.
We stopped doing big ones like that.
Yeah.
That's so
it is kind of hard to narrow things down.
You got 40 to 60 movies on a year. And then the mid one, we want to do a small franchises. We stopped doing a lot of directors that have a lot of films and stuff like that. Like I want to do a Wes Craven too, but I mean, Stephen King that was asked plenty.
Well, we also need to save something for when we run out of years though, too.
Yeah.
So this unless the episode or the podcast just ends after the years do. I mean, we got to do save some of these big ideas, but maybe an Intro to Horror would be a good one for that too. We'll be well deep into the podcast when that happens. So, I think it would be a great idea to include not just movies, but certain TV shows. So now she's like, the look on your face, and you're like, yeah, as if movies weren't bad enough. Now we're including TV shows. Certain TV shows such as Courage the Cowardly Dog, Scooby-Doo, Invader Zim, and even Urban Legends episode of Hey Arnold.
Scooby-Doo is probably have 2,000 episodes.
Well, they're not all like horror centric though.
Oh, I'm saying
there's like what, Monster Island,
40 movies,
Yeah.
and then okay, and then the TV show had 5 TV shows, all within many seasons within the TV shows.
Yeah, no, it's
fuck it. Let's just rank every movie on Netflix. That'll only take us our whole fucking lives.
Yeah, it is something that needs to be done. We just need to figure out how to do it. Much like the Choose Your Own Adventure.
Hey, we got commercials. Maybe we'll start getting paid. We can fucking.
That's right. That's right.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. For fucking...
I remember gravitating to the weird and spooky as a kid, and I have a laundry list of shows, books, movies to thank for opening that door. Though having my birthday just before Halloween has helped too. If you need coming up with a list, you got my email. Can you imagine? It's gonna take her 2.5 years to type all that out.
Yeah, I still have your list. You gave me an intro to horror in my wallet.
Until next time, stay spooky, Emily. P.S. Good choice on your number 1 pick for 1998. Shout out to the last episode. And that is the only correct answer, says Emily.
Faculty?
The Faculty, yes.
We thought about Ring and Bride of Chucky.
But Faculty was our number 1 for that year, and fuck, is it such a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And then
thank you, Emily.
Yes, thank you for emailing in. I always love hearing from every one of you, but we have our special episode returning, or special segment returning.
Letters from the Beyond.
Well, if you heard that, you know that our buddy Adam, who owns our favorite horror VHS shop in the entire world, has emailed in, and that store is The Beyond in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. But yes, he is become a steady emailer in. Missed a week last week, which he acknowledges.
Okay.
He says, howdy. I wish to offer my sincere apology for not sending an email for the last episode. Right out of the gate. First of all, Adam, you don't owe us anything, but people are going to be fucking pissed though, because they're not getting their own intros like Letters from the Beyond over here,
right?
You know, but
right.
So you do have to kind of put in the work now, you know. He says, I have no excuses. My whole family is ashamed of me, and I will most likely be erased from my family tree. I weep while I write this. What are those hard chunks on my pants, you ask? My tears.
I thought it was Gardettos.
Gardettos. Does he like Gardettos?
Dry foods.
Okay. Yeah, he is a dry food fan. Would love to hear you fellas do it. Here we go again. Another long, lengthy year or episode. Would love to hear you fellas do a top 10 Leather Daddy horror films.
Leather Daddy?
Leather Daddy, yeah.
That's like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Maybe
People Under the Stairs wins.
Maybe it could be your first video episode. Would be great to see you both gimped up with yellow hankies hanging out of your pockets.
I have a Gimp mask.
I know you do. I know you do. I've seen it on
have you?
Your apartment.
Where did you see it?
I've seen it in your
That sounds bad.
It does sound really bad. Yeah, so he said, would be great to see you both gimped up with yellow hankies hanging out of your pockets. Maybe DJ Paulie Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Or Horror Night Paul. DJ Paulie Blue Chew could provide beats, moans, and groans. Anyway, have a great episode, and remember to keep your leather greased up and out of the sun. Stay hung. Love, Adam.
Adam, for people that don't know him,
Stay hung is a great way to sign off of an email. By the way.
He wears like black denim all the time, so he's kind of like halfway to Leather Daddy already.
He's a denim daddy.
He's a denim daddy.
He's a daddy. Old Uncle
Stay
Denim
hung is a good thing. I don't think Paul will appreciate being called Blue Polly Chew.
No, DJ Paulie Blue Chew. A Leather Daddy episode. That would be
about People Under the Stairs.
Yeah, you could do tons of stuff.
Pulp Fiction. What else? Other
That has gimps?
American Horror Story has a lot of gimp stuff.
What about
in
that
it.
Knife Plus Heart one that came out not that
American
long
Mary?
ago? Didn't that have a gimp mask in it or
I'm
something?
not sure what that is.
That's it's kind of a homoerotic modern day giallo. Came out in the last 4 or 5 years or something.
Giallo stuff.
Yeah.
Here, let me just search in leather.
I think he kills people with a dildo with a knife in it, actually. So.
Oh, 7.
Oh yeah, 7. Oh
That made me
God.
think of-
Yeah. Oh.
American Horror Story says season 11 is huge leather daddy horror.
Well, wasn't there one in the first season too? The gimp.
Yeah, there was. There definitely was.
So yeah, I guess right after intro to horror, so we could
apparently
bring.
Heather Hellraiser, if you type it in.
Well,
There's actually a movie called Leather Daddy from 2019.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be?
Various stories of youthful affection crossover at promiscuous Parisian house party of nonchalant 20-somethings. And okay.
I mean, I don't want Adam's uncles to beat us up in the rumpus room here, but we're gonna do an intro to horror and get kids involved in the horror in the podcast, and then right afterwards we'll turn around and do a Leather Daddy episode.
These are gay pornos. These are gay pornos.
Yeah,
horror films.
I believe it.
Daddy in the Muscle Academy. Defense Defumer. A lot of them are not American.
Well, much like a good Leather Daddy. Anyway, thank you, Adam. I don't know where I was going to go with that one, but thank you.
Attack of the Queer Wolf.
Oh yeah, I've actually heard of that before. Yep.
Huh.
But thank you, Adam. I think DJ Paulie Blue Chew will be coming for you. but I appreciate you emailing in, Adam. We love you. We love your store. We love everything
Paul's
about you.
Tougher than he looks.
Stay hung as well, my friend. And that is it for all the emails this week. So it was good to hear from everyone, both people that we've heard from recently as well as people we haven't heard from for a very long time. So I'm glad that everyone's still listening out there. And if you want to get in touch with us on the podcast, you can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, or at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com.
All right, you know what time it is, right?
It's time to...
No.
Dies. It's
time to eat some food and watch some movies.
That's right. Our new segment for season 4, which is a top 5 ranking of what is it this week?
Popcorn flavors.
Oh boy.
Different types of popcorn. And I came up with there is because remember like Christmas you'd get like that tin of
caramel
popcorn.
corn, butter, and white cheddar usually, cheddar, some kind of cheddar.
Yeah, you're right. So I came up with 11. I came up with 10 or 11 ones, and I picked my 5 favorite types of popcorn to watch while you're to eat while you're eating, or to eat while you're watching horror films.
Now, for people that have been listening to the episodes of season 4, you like to get messy with these foods. You like getting messy with popcorn?
I like getting messy with popcorn.
Leather Daddy gets messy with popcorn.
Funny story. I got kicked out of a Nickelback concert for having a bag of wet popcorn.
Stop for a second.
No, this is true.
No, I know. I believe that this happened. I see the look in your eyes. You are not lying on this. But I want you to acknowledge what kind of a sentence you just said out there that maybe has never been said before. I was kicked out of a Nickelback concert because of a bag of wet popcorn.
Yeah, because I had a bag of wet popcorn.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was like
that's something everyone
Summer
says.
Jam or something. Nickelback had like just first came out, and they came, and it was over by Fanny Hill, and they had Nickelback was like Local H was there. There's a bunch of other shit there, and Nickelback was about to go, but it was like raining. It was real wet. It was like barely not even doing it because of lightning and whatnot.
Okay.
And so we're sitting there, we're waiting for fucking Nickelback to come out, and everybody's like, and then some guy comes out and says, hey, Nickelback's gonna, wait an hour to play or whatever. So just hang tight as soon as it dries up. And so I started like screaming shit. This was before everybody hated Nickelback, and I was like, oh, he's gonna fuck up his hair. And I was like drunk. I was like 20 years old, whatever. And, I had a bag of popcorn. I got it all fucking wet from the rain and the puddle or whatever. And I kept on screaming shit about fucking his hair. And then I started whipping this bag. It was like a long bag of popcorn, and it got all wet, and I was swinging it around. So like wet, buttery water was flinging in people's eyes and shit. And then
everyone's all greased up.
Everyone waiting for Nickelback.
And buttered, waiting for Nickelback.
And I'm
Can you imagine what they saw? They came out on stage and everyone's covered in fucking butter.
It looked like a bag of light puke. But I just want to let everybody know I hated Nickelback before all y'all did.
I'm sure they appreciate that.
All right. Number 5, best type of popcorn to eat and enjoy while you're watching horror movies. Spicy jalapeno popcorn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spicy jalapeno popcorn, not to be mixed up with the new buffalo corn, which is buffalo sauce popcorn.
I've never even seen that.
Any kind of spicy popcorn, I think, would be a great,
I've had jalapeno cheddar before. That was good.
A nice warm glass of milk and some jalapeno cheddar,
yeah.
some buffalo popcorn.
Hate
Number
Nickelback.
4, I was going to have it as ranch popcorn, but you're absolutely right, Nate. White cheddar popcorn.
White cheddar.
White cheddar popcorn.
White cheddar is what we like.
White
down
cheddar popcorn
south.
is a fantastic popcorn to just shove into your mouth while you're watching horror films.
Oh, God.
Number 3, maple crunch corn. Have you ever had maple
Never
crunch
ever.
corn?
No.
So I don't know how they make it so hard, but it's hard, and then they do a maple glaze. Maple crunch corn.
Damn, girl.
Do you like caramel corn or do you like maple crunch corn?
I would go maple crunch.
Maple crunch.
I'm over the caramel corn.
Number 2, popcorn ball.
Oh, just a big ass popcorn ball.
And those are marshmallow flavored, aren't they? Your popcorn balls, because that's how they keep the popcorn ball.
Well, I think they melt some marshmallow in there. Yeah.
Marshmallow popcorn ball.
Yep.
Ba-boom.
I haven't
ball.
seen one since I got one as a kid trick or treating before.
Well, my kid goes trick or treating. Well, she did, and that's where I seen them.
Are they still giving them out?
Still giving them out.
Ooh.
Still giving them out.
Is it the toilet papered house or the egged house?
I mean, I didn't eat the popcorn ball, but I thought it was cool that it was there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's an old tradition that
Popcorn
no one
ball.
wanted.
Number 2,
it's still going around.
Marshmallow popcorn, or marshmallow popcorn ball popcorn.
Which is what you just said.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And the number 1.
I think you just had a stroke. Marshmallow popcorn, marshmallow popcorn ball.
Pennywise. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And the number 1 popcorn to eat while you watch horror movies is, of course, butter/movie theater
butter
popcorn. Just the way it is.
No love for kettle corn on that list. Huh?
I don't like kettle corn. Actually, can I be honest with you? I don't like popcorn at all.
Really?
I got fucked up teeth. Because I used a lot of sugar, a lot of Mountain Dews.
Oh.
I told you that my dad would get me a cube of Mountain Dew for every case of beer he bought, so he wouldn't feel so guilty. So
Cube of Mountain Dew.
Cube of Mountain Dew.
Oh, a cube. Okay, like a
Cube.
30. Yeah, I got you.
Not like a fucking.
I was like, what's Cuba Mountain Dew? He's imported it.
Cube Mountain Dew. So I got fucked up teeth, and and so the kernels get stuck in my teeth for days.
Yeah.
Days.
I don't like it when you get in between the tooth the gum.
We never get popcorn when we go to the movie theaters, but when I go with my daughter, I get the popcorn, and then we get the popcorn, and then I put the salt all over it, like fully. All right. And I got this way. I wish I had a popcorn here. And I got this way of shaking my hand so good that I can actually vigorously shake the popcorn
disseminate
so hardcore that all the salt goes throughout the whole thing. It is a feat.
So you're going to let these popcorn talents waste?
Maybe I'll take a video next time.
Okay. What if I bought one of those big buckets?
Like the Micon buckets?
Yeah, like the ones you spend like $20, $25 and then you just get free popcorn.
I like it when Paul always gets popcorn. My daughter gets popcorn sometimes.
Can we go to the movie theater and I'll buy some popcorn and then you can show me the popcorn shake?
I'll show you the popcorn shake. You take a video so you show it to the viewers.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll show you. I got a trick I do. So yeah, that's a popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. Because obviously in Scream, that infamous Drew Barrymore scene with the popcorn, the Jiffy popcorn. Popcorn. All right, so we should get into it, huh? Scream?
Absolutely.
Scream movies.
I am so excited to talk
7
Scream.
Scream movies.
And what's fun is that we haven't even talked about Scream 7 with each other yet. So here we go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
Pop, 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 pop. Anyways.
Stuck in your head now, isn't it?
So
It's
there's
like an
7
earworm.
Scream movies. Honorable mention. I put 2 spaces for honorable mentions because, I mean, obviously the obvious is, right? So
Scream
the TV series, right?
Which had...
Did you watch it? Have you watched it?
I watched the first 2 seasons. From what I remember, absolutely nothing to do with the franchise. It's in the universe.
And the mask is wrong.
Different. Yep.
Yeah. And I think I seen like maybe the first 2 episodes of the first season when it was on Paramount because it's an MTV TV show.
It was an MTV
And
one,
I
yeah.
really wanted to, I was going to actually watch it for this episode, but
It wasn't that great.
it's not very available. I mean, is it the worst?
No, it's definitely not the worst. It's not bad.
I think the mask looks kind of cool, but
It's not bad.
saving
but
it for a rainy day. That
it's-
and Indiana Jones.
You will definitely watch worse stuff than Scream. I think I really liked the first season, and then the second season I was just kind of over it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it wasn't that bad, but I do remember that it had absolutely nothing to do with the Scream movies. It was just more of like
Serial
a Scream
killer thing,
structure. Yeah, there was definitely a whodunit. And, you
Serial
know,
killer and the wears a mask. And
yeah.
with phones? Did he call people on the phone?
I think he did, but not primarily all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It was more a high school thing.
It felt like Fear Street did Scream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. But
What would that baby look like?
well, R.L. Stein and Wes Craven, it'd be bald. That's for damn sure. It'd be losing its hair right out of the womb. That red mask would have kept a lot of
And then
its
I
hair.
guess the other honorable mention wouldn't be a copycat film. But I tell you what, even now when I'm thinking back on all the Scream movies when I was doing awards and things like that, Scary Movie and Shriek pop up in my head as if they are part of the Scream universe. You can't talk about Scream if you're and not talk about Scary Movie 1 or Scary Movie 2 or Shriek, which is basically the exact same thing as Scary Movie without the genius of the Wayans brothers. Yeah. Tiffany Amber Thiessen was in it.
Well, so for an honorable mention, we could talk about Scream 6 that they showed a trailer, at least for my screening, right?
At Scream 7.
At Scream 7, they did a Scary Movie 6 trailer, and that is...
It's going to be hilarious.
So you thought the first 2 were funny?
The first 2 Scary Movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you
didn't?
No, I did. I liked 2 more than I liked the first one.
What's that?
I'm excited to see like Doofy and all those characters come back again. I thought like Doofy and Sherry O'Terry were hilarious in that movie, so I'm excited to see them again. I always thought that the Zucker brothers, who did 3 and 4 and 5, were just shit movies, right?
Yeah, they're not that so good, right?
I watched the 3rd one though recently. It just came on after like my movie ended.
Yeah, but like all the stuff was like pulled from different comics, like the teriyaki
the jokes
and
Oh, so they were kind of clone
and that was
jokes
fucked up. If you look, the Wayans brothers are Marlon tells the story about the Weinsteins in Scary Movie 3. And how they didn't get paid shit for Scary Movie 1. They got paid big time for Scary Movie 2.
Because it was so
And then
popular.
they were like, hey, we're not going to give you a bunch of money for 3. And he was like, well, then we're not doing the fucking movie. Because I'm the reason. And then they stole Scary Movie and then tried to disguise it as, I don't know.
What do you mean? You say that like the Weinsteins are a piece of shit. What have they ever done that has been sketchy?
And like, how do you Scream? You say Scary Movie 2 is your favorite.
Scary Movie 2 is my favorite.
So remember when he's hanging and the guy, the fucking Igor hand guy, and he reaches out. What does he say?
Take my strong hand.
No, he says.
What does he say?
The Mandela effect, where we all think he says, "Take my strong hand," but he says, "Take my small hand."
What?
Yeah, he said, "Take my small hand."
Oh,
But I
well,
always
he's got that
remembered
weird
it
accent.
as
Yeah.
strong hand.
Yeah, I always
'cause
thought
it's funnier.
Well, because he picks up the bags with his little arm too in the beginning of the film. Because I thought that was a strong hand. I still, to this day, sometimes like will say if I'm like near a person, I'm like, watch my fanny, watch my fanny coming through. Watch my fanny.
Those first two are fantastic.
I had a blast with the.
I'm glad the Wayans brothers got it back.
That Simon Rex made me laugh
Dirt
a lot
Nasty?
in the third. Yeah, you did make me laugh a lot in the third, but yeah, but still, it's hard to beat two. Man, fuck, Tim Curry.
Yeah, one's hilarious,
and
especially when we're
one's
talking
hilarious.
about an honorable mention for Scream.
Scary movie. Yeah.
Honorable mention. All right, let's get into it. So we got 7 films. I made my own rank. Nate made his own rank. We put it together. We had a point system, added those points together, and now we have our definitive Scream rank. But here's the thing. Before we get into this, I went online and I looked at a lot of other people's ranks and whatnot, and a lot of people, YouTubers that did ranks, and then every time a new Scream movie comes out, they do a new rank.
Yeah.
And their ranks are changing. And I feel like Scream is one of those franchises that I think almost every time you make a rank, it's going to change.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when a new movie gets added to it.
And I think these movies are so close, with the exception of maybe a couple that are rise above the others. But I'll say that out of the 7, 5 of them are a 3-star.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
So they're so close, just depending on your mood, when you watch it, where you watch it, could change the place in a rank. I mean, this is the definitive Savage rank, but I just want to say, if you ask the same person 2 years later,
well, and
it changes.
I want to bring this up later on. I'm glad you brought up this point, because this is going to play into something that I have to say about some of these films. But also, I do want to say that this is just a fun and solid franchise all the way through. I enjoy all these movies, even the ones at the bottom of this list.
All right.
So I mean, like, some of these, like, even a bad Scream movie is better than a lot of other, franchise movies that are.
I mean, Wes Craven directed 4 of them. I mean, how can
that helps? That helps a lot too. Yeah. But anyway, so let's get into our number 7 tonight, which is Scream 7.
Scream 7.
Not at the bottom of your list.
Scream 7. Not at the bottom of mine?
Yeah, it wasn't at the bottom of your list, which I was surprised about, because I saw your Letterboxd rating. This is the first time we'll get to talk about it, so we might go into a little bit more depth. But I was actually surprised, because you didn't seem to enjoy it that much.
I gave it 3 stars.
Oh, okay. But you're a nicer ranker. I know what a 3-star from you means. 3-star from me means I really enjoyed the film. 3-star from you is like, oh, it's pretty shit, but, so I support horror. Go.
Okay, here's the thing. Scream 7 had some of the best kills in the
I agree.
fucking series.
I loved so many set pieces in this film.
Yeah.
The chase sequences. There's no cops in this town for some reason. And by the way, people, I'm sorry, we have to do spoilers for this film. This is the first time that we've ever talked about this film together. So Corey and I will be doing spoilers for Scream 7. So fast forward another 15 minutes or so.
I mean, the beer tap kill was fucking glorious.
Yes. Doesn't make sense, but I loved it. Loved it.
I mean, the gore was fantastic. I think Neve Campbell actually did a pretty decent, okay job.
Thought she was great.
The acknowledging that she has a child finally, I think was a good pull. I think the cast was pretty okay. They pulled some people in that I like to see what they exactly did with things.
Yeah.
The opening scene, that was basically the trailer.
Yeah. Which they showed us all the kills pretty much.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like her getting lit on fire. I thought that was kind of cool to see Ghostface being a little bit more hardcore in that scene. He just lights her on fire.
Yeah, I mean, that was okay.
But it was kind of silly that it's an Airbnb model replica.
An artificial intelligent Airbnb.
Oh, if you're frustrated by that, then you must have really hated the return of Stu Macher.
It's also it's the same monster. So they took that AI from that haunted attraction of Stu Macher's house
Yeah.
and they copied it, and then they made phone calls through AI. And I think about Kevin Williamson, who wrote so many fantastic fucking things.
Yeah.
And being like, did he use ChatGPT?
This movie does seem like it's phoned in.
And then for the central driving force to be AI as the enemy, I'm just so sick to death of people complaining about AI. I'm so sick to death of seeing AI. So like I'm anti and pro AI at the same time, where yes, I can see AI and I think it's ugly art. But it's also,
I think it shouldn't be used for art, personally.
Yeah.
I think there's a time and a place for AI.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I do think it's the future of the world, and I don't want to shun it just like that. That's like, you know, I mean, we're still talking shit about, CGI.
Yeah.
And yeah, eventually the future is going to go forward, and AI is going to help people write things, and AI is going to polish up effects and things like that. I want it. If you can't beat it, join it, right? But also, people use.
I mean, I don't know about that. I think there's a time and a place for it. I just don't think it needs to be in art forms, right? I think that's where creativity, a person's creativity, needs to blossom, whether it's music, movie, whatever, writing, anything like that. I think you should be creative and think something up in your own.
Yeah. But you can't govern that, because you could literally in the prompt say, make this, trick people into thinking this isn't AI.
Well, there's people getting tricked every day on the internet with AI videos.
It's going to be a huge dilemma.
Yeah.
And we will have a cloud of shitty art while AI is learning to make art, because you can't artificially inseminate passion into art. But it's going to try for a while. Yeah. Eventually it probably will figure it out. But
no, it'll figure it out. It'll keep getting better and better. I just hope that we as a society kind of govern it a little bit. You know what I mean?
And, and it's one thing, I know you got to get meta and you got to talk about what's going on in horror films when you're talking about a Scream movie, because that's the whole meta approach, and how they, each Scream movie you see will take a gander at how films are being made at the current time that Scream movie is being released.
Yeah.
And they just leaned really heavy into the AI thing. And Stu sucked. I thought the way that they used him sucked. I thought his performance was whack. I think that he thought what they were doing sucked.
Yeah.
So he phoned it in.
I didn't.
Or AI'd it in. Might as well really have used an AI fucking Matt Lillard.
I didn't like. I thought
I'm watching his performance with the camera in his face and him being super dumb. I remember thinking, fucking Quentin Tarantino's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But I thought his performance was okay, but it didn't feel like Stu Macher. He didn't have that kind of unhinged, crazy Matthew Lillard energy.
He was like a fucking shitty subdued uncle that would fart in your face.
Yeah, kind of. Like a drunk uncle.
That wasn't Stu Macher.
No, it wasn't. Well, and it wasn't.
It was Matthew Lillard.
But, I first got excited because here's the thing with this. Do we want to go to the killers yet, or do we want to keep talking about? Hold on. Let's reel this back in. Okay, so we kind of went off about AI. What did you like about the film, though?
The kills.
The kills.
The camera.
I love the setting. I love the
music.
The town. I thought town during Halloween season or fall season was awesome. And there's that scene where like Ghostface is walking down the middle of town. Again, no police in this town whatsoever.
Wow, what are you talking about?
When he's literally chasing her down Main Street of the town.
There was a curfew in place.
I know, but don't you think police would be out? Especially when he's throwing shit through windows and causing alarms to go off. But anyway, so it's a dumb script. I will say that.
So we're talking about what we don't like about it?
No, we're just going to talk about what we did like about it so far.
It sounded like you were talking about what you liked.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
What did you like about it?
I thought Sydney was great in it, bringing back her character. It felt like a good character. What'd you think about her husband, the Joe McHale? Yeah.
Nah.
No. Okay. I was kind of happy. I was happy they survived.
The knife wall scene was kind of good, but it was in the trailer.
Yeah.
The kills were really good. Tatum wasn't that great.
Tatum sucked. I'm saving her character for that.
I liked the kills.
Okay.
And I liked the look of Ghostface.
Yep.
And I liked the music.
Yeah. Yep. It wasn't bad. Very Scream soundtrack, where it was like
that was like
the score was the same, and then there was some, relative modern day music like there have been.
Yeah. Okay. Now, shall we talk about what we don't like about it?
Let's go for it.
We've already been.
Well, we talked about AI for a lot of it.
Okay, AI.
Stu Macher obviously is an AI thing.
Yeah, and it
right?
sucked. And then they bring back AI Dewey. They bring back AI everybody.
Roman. Yeah, every killer pretty much.
Papa Scoopy Doopy. Courtney Cox has no reason to be in this movie.
Anyone from Screen 5, 6, and the characters from 5 and 6, so the two twins and Courtney Cox, no reason to be in this movie whatsoever.
Yeah.
So stupid that they were in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you don't need to be. We're getting Sydney's story. And then they sideline him. They bring him back just to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, so pointless.
Yeah, they did that. And then, because Courtney should have been dead.
She should have been dead.
She should have died, but she's a producer now, so she's not going to let her character die. She's the only person that's been in every single fucking movie, too.
She's awful. Do people still like her? Do you still like her?
I never did.
You didn't like her in the first one or two?
No, I actually literally in the awards I have a worst scale performance.
Oh, okay.
But
worst scale performance
because they're all bad.
That's gonna be tough.
And then so I didn't dig that. Yeah. I thought it was cool that Jamie Kennedy's sister showed up and said the suspects thing, even though it was kind of corny. Yeah, I didn't really like Gooding Jr.'s son being alive. He should be dead too.
He got stabbed 30 times in the last film. We'll talk
about that.
And then he gets stabbed again.
Yeah, and then
and left for dead. Oh my god.
Okay, the people who ended up being the Ghostface,
dumb. Dumbest killers in this entire franchise.
Well, there's literally scenes where Ghostface is 20 feet tall. He looks 20 feet tall, and both of the people are at least 5'8" or smaller.
Well, there was 3 killers technically in this one, because the guy gets run over midway through the film by Gale. The only thing she does in the movie is kills one killer that we didn't even care about. There could have been 2 killers.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter. So there were 3 killers.
I did like the bar scenes. I liked the everything that happened in the bar was good, but
yeah,
the wall part was good.
But the killers at the end,
the reveal was lazy, and it was just like Anna Camp and the guy from Empire Records,
Ethan Embry, who you saw for literally one scene,
right? But you when you see somebody that's that famous and they have no point to be in the movie.
Well, that's the thing. It's so easy to guess the characters because they just disappeared in this film. And
well, do you want me to tell you what I said when I whispered over to Ray? I guessed who the 2 killers were.
Okay.
I always do that every Scream movie. I'm usually half right. I'm usually half wrong. I was half right this time again.
Oh, you guessed Anna Camp, right?
Anna Camp and her son.
Yep.
And I go.
Oh, you guessed the son too. Okay.
I said there's those 2.
There's got to be 2 killers, right? Yeah.
But then he died that awesome way, which got killed by his mom and showed no emotion.
Did not care at all because
she reminded him of his father. The motive was I read your book.
Yeah.
It made me kill my husband. I don't like my son either.
So dumb. So dumb. Yeah, she just easily dispatches her own son in the most brutal way of the film. Well, maybe there was one of Tatum's friends in the beginning, McKenna Grace,
which was, I think, the best kill. Probably.
Best kill, but like, man, I wish we had more time with that character. We see her walking down the sidewalk once, and then she's gutted.
Well, she sang in the
music video with Ice Nine Kill. Yeah.
Twisted the Knife.
Which is a mediocre song.
Yeah,
I like Ice Nine Kills.
I'm gonna piss off every horror fan, every modern horror film in the world, but Ice Nine Kills does a great horror performance, but I'm not a huge fan of their music.
Yeah, that's fine. I really
I'm with Jacoby. I think Ghost is better.
I think Ghost is better too, for sure. But I still have a lot of love for Ice Nine Kills. I thought this was just a mediocre song. Anyway, the killers were so dumb, and what pissed me off is it was you AI'd Matthew Lillard. You went to all this trouble to bring him and work him into the story. Again, I've been saying, and when he showed up with scars on his face, I was like, oh, maybe that's actually him.
Wow.
Even though that felt too good to be true.
The boyfriend that also made the AI, but also didn't make the AI.
Yeah. Well, no, because Ethan Embry used to be a massive AI programmer at Google before he was fired, and then just said, fuck it, I'll be a janitor at a mental institution. I'm making like, $200,000 a year or whatever for Google.
You want to know what the worst? Okay, so originally I had this third to last when I immediately out of the theater. And then after deliberation and, crunching and everything, I realized that it was my second to least favorite. But the reason why I put it down and why I'm totally okay with this being last is, okay, everybody was excited about Stumacher, including you, including me, including everybody.
Yep, everyone
went to the movie theaters, said, okay, I don't care about whatever problems you're having with the new Scream trilogy that we were supposed to get that we got cut short of.
Yeah.
We're going to see Stumacher again. We asked for it. They're going to give us what we want. They confirmed that Stumacher is in it. We don't know how, but we're really excited to see how they're going to come up with a way to bring Stumacher back.
Yeah.
In the movie, when they reveal that he is AI and that he's not alive, they literally, in the script, look at the crowd and say, Stumacher alive? What are you, fucking stupid?
Yeah.
They literally called everybody that was so excited that paid $10 to go see this movie to literally see Stumacher, and then they shit in every fan's face and called them stupid for thinking that this could be a reality, even though that's what they wanted. And if they would have gave us what we wanted and just made him alive, this movie would be at least 2 full points higher.
But
probably
here is the worst part about that is that they're the fucking stupid ones, because they had a clear win here. Make Stumacher alive from the beginning. He's one of the killers. Everyone wants a whodunit in these films. Everyone's used to it. So you could have made Anna Camp or Ethan Embry the second killer and just made that a surprise reveal at the end and done that so much better than what they did. But have Stu be the killer from the beginning. We know he's going to need somebody else to help him, right?
Yeah,
but he could still be a character.
Who's his guy on the inside?
Yeah, he could still be a character,
Yeah.
Instead, they just do this AI bullshit nonsense, and then they bring in
Some were so sick of, it's like
characters.
doing another multiverse movie at this point.
So sick of any of the Scream killers just being like, oh, you hurt my family, or I'm obsessed with movies, or I'm a copycat killer and I read your book, or whatever. It's so
We're
dumb.
falling into a void of uncreativity when it comes to writing scripts.
You know how you would have made the end killers different? Bring back Stumacher. Let us know in the first 5 minutes he is the real killer of this film. Would have been different from any of the other films, because we never would have had to guess. And then you could have still did your whodunit with the second
killer. You don't even
killer.
have to make him the end killer. Make him the opening scene killer and then kill him again.
I know.
There's so many different things they could have did. Scream 7 is a fucking monumental failure, and I hate to say it.
It's dumb. It's a dumb movie.
I was on to the new Screams. We had a new generation of Scream. They threw it away. They didn't finish it. And then they just brought back the old, same old, hashed out, lazy shit.
Yeah.
Old Scream's back. I would have rather him continued new Scream. Or, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's
number
shitty.
7, Scream 7.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's still somewhat enjoyable, but I'm...
Yeah, you gotta let the disappointment. It was like Stranger Things finale fucking disappointing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I digress. All right, number 6 though, the second to worst Scream movie according to us at Savage Horror Creeps, Scream 3. And Scream 3 is weird because sometimes you watch Scream 3 and you think that you wrongly judged it because there are certain moments that are good. I actually like the Cotton Weary beginning. I like that they went on the Stab 3 set with the characters and there was like doppelganger of actors of them. I thought that was a fun, interesting idea. But the thing that always brings you down is that mythical voice changer where you can just type in any Joe Blow person.
Whatever.
Speak into the thing.
Yeah,
that one's super dumb. And then the suspension of disbelief. Like, let's take, for instance, remember when they're all hanging out and the dude goes back into the house to
read the script as it's printing off.
And Ghostface set up this elaborate thing that would only work if one person decided to go in. Like, that wouldn't work in real life.
It's a little dumb. It's a little dumb.
And I did like that there was a lot of suspects in it.
Yeah.
Guessing that one was the hardest one.
See, I love Scream 3. I think it's always held up for me because
there's one Creed song in it doesn't make it better.
No, definitely not. Definitely not this Creed song. I'd be like Halloween H2O Creed song or something like that. But anyway, I've always enjoyed this just for the take on Hollywood and the fun that it has. It is the most comedic of all the films. You know what I mean? But I don't have a problem with that. It's the least graphic of all the films, too. It's kind of silly. You know, Dewey's getting hit in the head with a knife. You know, there's each, you know, like Courtney Cox and then what's her face?
Other
Courtney Cox, the one that's playing her in the Stab film. It's, you know, I Parker Posey I thought was fucking fun in this film.
There's that guy from
I thought she was really fun in this film.
That big funny guy that voices all the cartoons.
Voices all the cartoons. I'm not sure about. Yeah.
Archer.
Yeah, you're talking about the guy,
Body
the voice
guy.
of Joe from Family Guy,
He's
and
the voice of everything.
Putty from
He's the voice of
Seinfeld.
everything. He was cool in it.
Yeah, the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, his was kind of campy. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but I love that it has fun with itself still. And it does take itself pretty... It does have, like, a scathing review on Hollywood films, which I think is kind of funny, especially the Weinsteins, when we were talking about them.
Yeah, it makes fun of itself a little bit.
It makes fun of itself, but it's also got Lance Henriksen as that sleazy producer who is just basically Harvey Weinstein, and Harvey Weinstein's producing this film, which is fucking weird, right? Isn't that kind of mind-blowing?
What about like Maureen Prescott coming back and shit?
The ghost stuff I could do without.
Right.
I don't need that stuff. I get why they did it, you know. It feels like more of like
an spoil Scream 3?
Oh, it's been out for how many years now?
What about how stupid the fucking killer's motive is?
The brothers.
Maureen was even a bigger slut than we ever thought she was. She went and made a jungle baby. She made a Hollywood jungle baby, abandoned it, left it to fester.
What's it? What do you mean jungle baby?
It's a baby that you have and abandon. You leave it out in the woods for the monkeys to take care of.
Oh, is that what it is?
Like a Tarzan?
Oh, okay.
Baby?
Okay. All right, sure.
You got a jungle baby?
No, I thought you were getting a little racist there, but you're. I was like, whoa, okay.
It's a child you have, and you leave it.
You abandon
where
it
you made it
to be raised by the wild.
Whatever is there.
Got it.
And then he comes back, and he thinks his mom. Yeah, I fucking.
Yeah, but there is a
sister. How they're calling each other sister or brother at the end.
Yeah, that's dumb. But they do kind of ape how it's gonna. You know, in when they're talking about the rules, I mean, Randy comes back in a videotape in this one. When they talk about the rules, they say it's going to link back up to the first one. They have to do that. So it kind of gives credibility to the ending, even though he is probably the weaker killer in this franchise. You know what I mean?
Soul killer.
But he is a soul killer, which was different. Which I kind of liked.
I do like how a director, he's like, I'm a director, baby. I'm directing this shit.
Well, and he was pretty pissed throughout the entire film that his movie was going to get canceled because of all these murders, even though he's doing them.
Right.
But then...
He was promoting his own shit.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I've always loved it just because you have all the core characters in it still. Even Randy comes back for a little cameo.
You know, and like... It does if it's older, so I like it for that fact. But I do when I'm watching this movie, out of all the movies, I mean, maybe the newer one, it's hard to tell how many times I reacted because I only watched it once. But I was like, yeah, this movie made me.
Sure. Yeah, this
like,
was the last on your list, right?
That jerk off motion.
Sure. You were just pantomiming jerking off this entire film.
Dude. Fuck that.
Please tell me you weren't watching it with Ray.
Dude.
She's like, Dad, stop. Stop pretending to jerk off again.
Awful.
You're throwing invisible semen throughout your apartment.
That's how I felt watching
Yeah,
this movie.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, there's some good ideas. And then, like, Jay and Silent Bob are in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely...
Wes Craven's in it, right?
Wes Craven directed it. He's in it.
No, but isn't he?
He's in it. Yeah, he makes a cameo.
That was cool, but
Carrie Fisher makes a cameo. I mean, like, it's just fun for people that just love to pick on Hollywood.
Might as well not had Wes Craven direct it and had Kevin Smith direct
Oh,
it.
I don't know. I think he has fun with this
I feel like
film.
Kevin Smith was back there with him.
He might have been.
It does feel like
this is the most comedic
Kevin Smith
of all the
was sitting
films,
next
for
to
sure.
Wes Craven.
I don't know. I just always had an affection for this movie. It's silly. It's silly though.
If I watch it on its own, I'm like, yeah, this movie's pretty good. But when I watch them together, it feels like one of the worst.
Yeah.
I could see that changing though. I could see that changing.
Yeah,
That's
I was
the weird
actually.
thing about
I
this.
thought this was going to be at the bottom of your list. I didn't think it was going to be the very bottom of your list.
That's why you put it at the top of yours.
I put it at number 4, which I stand by. I stand by. Well, I got reasons why it beat out some of the other ones too that we'll get to when we get to them. But
let's get into it. Number 5, Scream film. Scream
5 cream.
Can I say? Yeah.
5 cream.
Scream 5.
Yeah.
Scream 5. Don't fucking call the thing Scream. And I know that they made fun of it in the movie when they were like, it's not Stab.
Mm-hmm.
It's Stab 7 or whatever the fuck they said it was.
Yep.
Scream 5 entitled Just Scream fucking pisses me off. And I get it. They went meta and they talked about it.
Yeah.
I still don't fucking forgive them. It's Scream fucking 5. Okay, this is the first of the new generation of Scream. We get our Jenna Ortega. She answers the phone. She lives. I'm okay with that, I guess.
It was different, right? Because usually the girl in the beginning dies.
I didn't want it to be different, but it was different.
But it's Jenna Ortega.
It's Jenna Ortega, and she is the best actor in this film.
100%. Yeah.
She is the only person that is magnetic that you're really rooting for, including old characters. I'm sorry.
I was rooting for Dewey.
You were probably rooting for Quaid.
No, this is my biggest problem with Scream 5 is the final reveal of the killers. But anyway, go on.
What about Quaid's performance? This was like his breakout film of nepotism.
It was meh.
He's the same guy in every movie.
He is the same guy in every movie. Same guy in The Boys.
You can't
same
trust
guy.
him. Well, you can
guy.
trust him in The Boys, but you can't trust him in...
For now.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? So Scream 5 comes through, and it's a new era. Wes Craven is dead. We get a new cast. We get new main characters. We bring the legacy characters back, but they're not the main characters. Not by a long shot. She gets taught by the old legendary characters, Cox and Nev Campbell, who I find absolutely fucking annoying in this film. I would have liked them not even to be a part of it and let some people learn.
It was the passing.
They could read
of
a
the
newspaper
torch.
or something.
Yeah,
but,
it was the passing. Of
okay,
the torch.
that's fine. They passed the torch. We find out. One of my favorite characters in all of the Scream franchise is Jamie Kennedy, and these replacements they got for him: Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, and the lesbian chick from Yellow Jackets, who is. I'm not talking shit about lesbians, but she played it wrong.
What, her character?
Yeah, wasn't she like annoyingly lesbian?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I like how that they did progress her
but...
character to get a little bit better.
But you could tell that it was just like, oh, we have 2 Randys now, not just one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She's Randy and he's...
Yeah, I get it. But they kept them pretty close. I don't know. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son was likable enough, I guess. Mason Gooding, I think his name is.
Because you love him.
I think he's a.
You love that
Hard
Valentine's Day
Hard Eyes,
fucking movie.
I think he's a decent actor, and I thought that Jasmine Savoy Brown is the actor that you were talking about. Yeah. I thought she was okay. I couldn't give a fuck really about them. I was more enthralled with Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera's characters.
I thought Melissa Barrera didn't do great in this 5. But I don't know. They
bring back the ghost of Billy Loomis, pretty much, which arguably
they shot
in her
all
head.
of his parts, and I guess he was on set for an hour and a half. They did all of his fucking scenes.
Makes sense. He's only got like a few lines, right?
And they were like, you know what? He looks young. Let's not de-age him.
I thought they did de-age him.
I guess they didn't a lot because they thought he looked so young, but I think he looks old as dirt.
I wouldn't say old as dirt. Poor Skeet Ulrich. He hears this. He's like, oh, man. No, I don't think
I'm sure
he doesn't look like fucking 18-year-old Billy Loomis.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
So he doesn't look like the ghost of Billy Loomis.
No, unless it's like one of those ghosts that come back in American Werewolf in London, where they keep coming back rotted
when they're like
more and more.
So in Scream 1, Billy Loomis was so horny, and you could tell that he was truly horny.
Oh,
that was part of the reason why he's a killer, because he was too horny.
The whole Maureen Prescott
You're telling
thing.
me he was having sex with a Melissa Barrera looking Latino girl the whole time? So you're taking away his whole motive. His whole motive in Scream 1 is because he was horny.
Well, his whole motive was because his dad was too horny.
Yeah. And now he's so horny, he's crazy.
Yeah. It's
now we find out
it's pretty weak.
Billy was banging a bunch of chicks.
I know.
Or at least
it was pretty weak to bring them in like that. Yes, that's one thing I never liked about this film is like, do you have to tie it back? Do we need to?
Slut.
But then they kind of forget about it after the 5th film, and I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
You know,
did they forget about it?
Well, they don't put much attention on it.
He's literally standing on her shoulder through the entire 2 movies.
I don't remember it that bad in 6, but like
it's pretty much devil and angel. What do you call that? Your conscience?
Yeah.
People or whatever.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
This whole fucking room.
Well, let's get back to the killers though. In this one. Mikey Madsen and Jack Quaid. I just don't give a fuck.
Honora and Dennis Quaid's son.
I just don't give a fuck.
I don't believe that chick would be able to overpower really anybody.
I don't think so either. And then they tried to make her amped up because they lit her head on fire, and then she's still coming at you.
Dewey?
Right? Yeah. Which I appreciated. So
what she says, it's an honor.
No, I appreciate Dewey dying.
It's an honor.
Because 6 and 7 don't have any balls to kill off any other characters.
Yeah.
So watching 7 again, or watching 7 and then 6 again, made me appreciate this film more. Because I'm like, oh, this actually had the balls to do something that you clearly cannot do. You could stab a character 47 times, and they'll still be in the next film. Whereas Dewey, I wish they would have killed off Gale instead of Dewey. But at least they killed off a fucking main character, right? And up the ante. They had the balls to do that. They'll never have the balls to do it again, I'm sure.
But they killed Dewey out of mercy because Dewey's life sucked.
It was sad. Yeah.
The only time he smiled in the entire movie was when he was watching his ex on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a sad, sympathetic character. But that made me feel for him. Yeah. Even more, in this film.
It made his character a little cooler. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think
had a little edge to it.
I think Jenna Ortega was a good cast to bring in as a new star, but Melissa Barrera, I thought she did a lot better in 6 than she did in 5. But I don't know. It's a little bit violent. The killers I didn't really like. I didn't guess either one of these ones. This was one of the few movies where I had no idea.
Rewatching it again for this podcast, I was like,
this one,
the meta thing, I was like,
but the big problem,
should have saw this coming. Actually,
but the big problem with this movie is there's no chase scenes.
No, there's not. He just kind of pops out.
There's not a single chase scene.
Yeah, there really isn't, is there? The closest thing you get to is Dewey in the hospital, and
Yeah, well, and then Jenna Ortega in a wheelchair trying to get 4 feet, but she's
yeah.
That's not a chase scene.
No, not really.
That's a, hey, I'm here.
Well, to your point, Mikey Madison couldn't have done any of those things anyways. So, yeah, I kind of like the meta thing this time around because I was like, I knew what was happening.
I got no beef.
Okay, it makes a little bit more sense.
The radio silence is what they're called, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think they're good directors.
They are good directors.
I think that they learned the things that people said that they didn't like about Scream 5. I think they learned and corrected in Scream 6. I think that we'll get into that, I guess, when we get to it. But and I think they're good directors, and I think that they were going to do a new era of Scream. I think they got cut short, and
sure.
But I don't know. It was a little violent. It was a little cool. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it much better watching it this time around. Some time has sat, and seeing 6 and 7.
I remember, I think the first day I ever met you, when you came into Witchcraft, I think you asked me. She goes, "Can I ask you a question? Did you like Scream 5?" And I said, "Nah, not really." And you were like, "I fucking hated it."
I did. I remember really hating it
Like,
when it first came out.
One of my first things I ever heard you say was that you fucking hate this movie.
Yeah, we bonded over trauma, and then I hated Scream 5.
Yeah, I mean, I said not really, but I didn't really have true beef against it.
No. Time has been kind to it, though. I think it's a better sequel. This actually jumped up over the next film, which was surprising to me because I like when the next film that we're going to talk
Number
about.
Number 4,
yeah,
Scream 6.
Scream 6. I like Scream 6 a lot better than 5 when it first came out. And
I still like 6 better than 5. I think
I love New York.
They should have called it Ghostface Goes to New York.
Yeah, Ghostface Takes Manhattan.
The Manhattan, yeah. And they have the cover art that copies it, which is cool. And I loved the withered mask.
Yes, I did too.
I'm surprised I'm saying this, but I loved Ghostface with a shotgun in the
bodega.
Yeah,
hell yeah, dude! I love that scene.
Next level. Yep. I was like, is this? You know how I want supernatural Ghostface. I want him to become like Jason. Sure. That felt the closest to it you've ever seen because he was an unstoppable, fearless Ghostface. This,
I love the train scene.
Was the meanest Ghostface.
Yeah,
he wasn't tripping over fucking things.
No, he was not clumsy. Yep,
dopey.
Yeah,
you could tell he wasn't a teen. He might have been a teen in that.
It might have been.
But I think in the bodega it was.
Yeah. It was definitely the
cop.
The adult man, yep.
Because he was moving and he knew his way around that fucking gun.
Yes, he did.
And he took that fucking. But I love that bodega scene. I loved the angst of Jenna Ortega. I think she's better than Neve Campbell, dude.
Yeah.
If you would have gave her a few more screams, you might have been able to see that too, but
I'd say give her her own franchise. She's earned it.
Like with Scream?
She doesn't need to take the mantle from Scream, but
she joined Beetlejuice, she joined Addams Family. She's now about to join Jeepers Creepers.
They're making another one?
Jeepers Creepers 5.
What are they rebooting it?
Jenna Ortega and Anna Taylor-Joy.
No way. No way. That sounds too good to be true. All right, tell me what you liked about 6. Keep going on this while I look this up. I gotta call bullshit here.
I liked the ladder scene a lot. I felt like I loved the bait and switch at the beginning. First of all, the opening scene has Samara Weaving speaking in her true New Zealand fucking accent as the film critic that gets lured out into the alleyway and gets stabbed up. I thought that was violent and awesome. Granted, it would have been nicer to see Samara Weaving as a bigger character, but it's still cool to see.
But it felt like a Drew Barrymore type of thing when no one thought she was going to die.
It was like, yes.
There is nothing out there about Jeepers Creepers with her and Anya Taylor-Joy. No. Nothing in pre-production, nothing.
All right, you tell me what you think about Scream 6 and I'll find
Okay, I agree with you. I think the setting in New York was totally refreshing. There's a lot of good set pieces. You got the ladder scene. You got the subway scene. You have the bodega scene where he's got the shotgun. I loved it. Absolutely love that stuff. I think the relationship between Tara and her sister, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, I think that's getting stronger. I think I like the twins are back in this one again. I like them more in this one than I did 5.
Yeah, they're
more likable.
They're getting better.
Yeah.
Almost every movie.
All the characters were getting better in
but
this
they're
one.
becoming more and more pointless.
I actually like the Gale stuff.
You probably liked it when he kissed Jenna Ortega, didn't you?
Kinda. Yeah, I did. I was rooting for him. I was like, yeah, hard eyes. Hard eyes, baby.
As of March 2026, rumors suggest Jenna Ortega is being considered for the lead role in new Jeepers Creepers film, possibly titled Jeepers Creepers New Blood. These reports are currently unconfirmed and circulating on social media regarding potential of 2026.
Okay, so someone made an AI poster.
Rumored to play
Or Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy plays the creeper.
Well, Jenna Ortega, Anya Taylor-Joy, genre horror, Jeepers Creepers 2020.
There's no way.
March 2nd.
You know what they say about stories that are too good to be true, right? Yeah. But
I didn't put it in the news section because I didn't know if it was really.
But I do love it. Unfortunately, Scream 6 comes apart at the end for me, and
It's
that's
too
why
violent.
It's so dumb. It's
Is it that dumb?
Yeah,
it's not that dumb.
The killers.
The Act 3
is where it all falls apart for me.
But they started doing that in Scream 3. Every act. You're telling me that anything after
Thank you.
two...
You just proved my point. You just proved my point. Because I've fucking seen this so many fucking times before. Give me new reasons why we're doing this, right? It was
we're
this
doing
family.
this for Dennis Quaid's son.
We're doing this like, oh, we got 3 killers now. Yeah, we're doing this for Dennis Quaid's son. Which is the same motive as 2, right? You got Billy Loomis's mom.
But hey, this time they killed one of the ghost faces in front of you, so you pulled her off as a suspect. They tricked me there.
They did not trick me. I remember sitting in the theater going like, we didn't see her die really that well. When you see people die, that's a problem. When you see people die in the Scream movies, you see them die. Especially in these later ones where you see a knife getting slowly pushed through a kid's neck or falling onto a dumpster and, brains splattering everywhere,
What about in Scream 3? They checked his pulse.
That's a big plot hole. I did catch that this time around. Yeah. Doesn't Gale check his pulse? And it's like,
he's dead.
Oh, yeah. That is bad because that is fucked up. This isn't
the first time they killed somebody.
Well, she's not a doctor. She's a reporter. Okay. But yeah, I didn't even mind Gale in this one if she would have died.
Yeah,
I think
that would have been a great death for her.
That would have been a fucking awesome death. That was a great scene.
She didn't care about her boyfriend dying.
She didn't have time to, but he fucking died. Like he's getting launched through the walls of
beat
shit
up by a girl. That one was. You're telling me that dude was 6'5".
Yeah. Oh, and he gets yanked.
Didn't he have a gun?
Well, she had the gun in the bedroom.
He had a weapon though, or something.
Yeah. Well, he gets yanked. Doesn't he? Isn't he like walking by and gets yanked?
Guy is a sissy.
Yeah. Yeah. Then he gets launched through a wall or whatever that weird Art Deco thing is. But
yeah, I mean, I guess I don't care. I give the cop a pass because he did give one of the most brutal performances, one of the strongest Ghostface we ever had. I like that.
Yes, I agree with that. He brought some intensity. I don't give a fuck about his kids though.
Right. Well, and yeah, Quinn. I mean, do people really give that much of a fuck about their siblings these days in America?
Doesn't seem like it, or their kids really.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because remember their main motivation.
There was no way they were going to get away with that.
No, I don't know how they could have. Especially with.
Did you think the killer was Hayden Panettiere?
No.
You knew it wasn't Kirby the whole time.
There's another thing. I didn't give a fuck about Kirby coming back. Did you in this one?
Well, I mean, I like to see her back. I thought she did great.
I mean, I know they left it ambiguous in 4 if she died or not.
She was pretty much dead.
But did anyone really give a shit about Kirby coming back?
I thought it was cool that they brought her back.
They brought her back as a fucking a cop. but it wasn't just a cop. It was like an FBI.
She was FBI.
So she went, when her wounds healed in 4, she immediately went to the academy, dude. She's like, I'm climbing the ranks in 10 years.
You can get up. You can move forward by being a victim.
Oh, okay. Well, let me submit my
Affirmative
application.
action puts women in detective roles nowadays.
This is your hot take of the episode. We're advancing women to FBI.
What did you think about the kill room, the scream room with...
I thought it was...
They had the TV, they had all the masks.
I think it was improbable, but I liked the setting. You know, because you got to see all the cool stuff. But I'm like, you don't think anyone's going to realize he collected all this shit and put it in a warehouse somewhere?
And how did you not know it wasn't the hot neighbor?
The hot neighbor? Oh, I didn't. I thought maybe.
It was
I thought
him?
maybe, yeah. The thing is, you got to stop picking the boyfriends, though, in these films, because we've done it a lot already.
I like it like that.
You like when the boyfriends do it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good for any relationship you ever get into, or that you're in now, or ever get into in the future.
Chucky taught me how to love.
Yeah. That's not good either.
Scream 6. Scream Ghostface Takes Manhattan.
Someone finds out you don't have batteries in you.
It was
You're
a cool
like,
deal.
you fucking bitch.
And I'll be honest. Yeah, the reveal wasn't great, but it wasn't the worst. Maybe it should have just been the cop and one of his kids.
You know what? Fine. I still think the killers are kind of dumb in this one. I also don't appreciate that everyone survives in this one.
Oh, I hated that. He got stabbed 19 times.
By 2 killers. Whereas some people get stabbed once and they're dead. And that's it. He got stabbed multiple times.
He got
and
stabbed more
not
times.
to mention, he got stabbed multiple times in the 5th one too.
Yeah.
And in the 7th one.
He's doing dumb Dewey shit.
And so Dewey takes a knife to the back in the first one. He's got a fucking limp for the rest of the series. Mason Gooding Jr. should be in a fucking iron lung from getting stabbed.
Fucking heart carved out of his chest.
In the 5th one, 6th one, and 7th one. I thought he took a slash to the throat, but it didn't look like it.
I looked over and rolled my eyes when he got stabbed in the new one. And I was
It's just like, you gotta be
he's
kidding
not
me.
gonna die.
No, he's invincible.
Thumbs up.
You finally got your supernatural person. What if they make him a killer?
Thumbs up. Remember, he just thumbs up each time. It's just like, dude, it's gonna be thumbs up.
Just like Dewey did.
All right, let's move on. Fucking number 3.
6 is still fun.
You still want to talk shit about it, or
what?
You hate 6.
No, I don't hate 6. It's toothless. When you don't do anything different and you're the 6th film in a franchise, you gotta up the ante a little bit.
But that Asian girl died on the ladder.
And she died well.
Yeah,
she died
It was
well.
actually a pretty good death.
Yep.
All right, number 3. Scream 4. Just when you thought it was over, when you thought it was just going to be a trilogy, Wes Craven comes back to do one more fucking ode to movies after trilogies. And we get... So, I always remember not liking this movie because the stupid beginning, how they fake you out, not once, not twice, but 3 times on the phone call. Oh, wait, you're watching Stab 5, and in Stab 5, they're watching Stab 6. Or no, you're watching Stab 6, watching Stab 5, and watching this and watching that. And I didn't like that. But then as soon as that got over, and you got to see Rory Culkin, and you got to see Emma Roberts, and
you didn't like the fake out.
See,
the fake out of the fake out.
That felt cheap to me.
It's different, though. At least it's different.
I like the same.
You want that comfort food.
I like the same.
Okay. All right. Well, then you should.
I like to see.
Then why isn't number 7?
One girl answer the phone.
Number 7 should be right at the top.
Because a girl didn't answer the phone at the beginning.
I don't even remember the beginning. Oh, the guy did.
It's the
Airbnb fake out. Yeah.
And then I actually thought he was going to be the killer too for a second.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, if he ended up being the... But anyways. Scream 4. I don't know what it is about this movie that I liked, because I remember not liking it, and I watched it this time and realized that it was pretty clever. I remember not being able to guess the killer. It had the vibe They went back to the same house? Or no, that's 5. Don't touch your microphone that
Yeah,
one?
don't touch your microphone. No, they didn't go back to the same house in this one, did they?
No, I'm screwing that up.
Yeah. In 5 they did, but 4 they go to the all-night stab-a-thon.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're watching all
in the town
7 movies.
Where tons of people are killed. Not only
pretty brutal
in the past,
yeah.
but yesterday.
Right. They're celebrating that. They're actively celebrating it, yeah.
And Gail's in there wearing a ghost face mask, filming the kids.
Which is bad taste for Gail. Come on, Gail.
I was Judy. You get Deputy Judy.
Deputy Judy's in this one, and it's kind of a red herring.
Making lemon squares.
They bring her back in the 5th one. Yeah.
If I was Nev Campbell's character, I would never go back to Woodsboro either.
No.
The ghost
I'm
faces
surprised she
on the
did,
street
actually.
Lights and
but this one was.
And the stab-a-thons.
I really enjoyed, like, this felt like a good old fashioned Scream movie.
You really wanted to be that kid that wore the live feed on his head, right?
Yeah, that would have been me in high school. Yeah. I'm videotaping my entire life. Yeah. But no, it was fun to see the characters back again, you know, and doing this stuff. And then
Alison Brie is the new Gale.
Alison Brie always helps.
She was an eviler Gale than
she was. She was slimy. She was slimy. She deserved to die. But 2 words that make this movie great. Emma Roberts.
Really?
I think she's one of the best killers in the franchise.
You think she's strong enough to kill people?
I don't think about as strong as Rory Culkin, because he didn't seem that like he's not a strapping young man.
No,
you know?
But you've seen Lords of Salem, dude. He's ruthless.
Well, I know he could take a lot more stabbing.
Not Lords of Salem, Lords of Chaos.
Lords of Chaos, yeah. He is kind of ruthless, but he's kind of not.
Yeah,
he got soft. Now, if we put Varg as one of the killers in this film, that would have been the best fucking Scream killer.
I thought Rory Culkin was cool, and I liked that they picked him to be one of the killers.
I thought he was.
I wish he would have been the main one or something.
A little repetitive with like the Timothy Oliphant character from 2, but still good.
So you liked Emma Roberts before you knew what happened or after?
No.
You're talking about
the reveal.
Hospital?
Before the hospital, where there's literally like 2 minutes straight of her kicking her own ass.
Yeah.
And you just see how fucking crazy she is. It reminded me of the kitchen scene from the first film, where it was just like, I'm going to get away with this. You like
her motive? She was sick of her
aunt getting all the attention. I do kind of like that one.
She knew that she could get that kind of attention. She came up with an idea. And then she took her teenage craziness. I like the motive.
I love the motive. And her killing Rory Culkin too, I thought was interesting as well, because she's like, no, I want all the spotlight for myself. If she was doing that, she wouldn't be fucking sharing it with that guy, right?
Right.
So, and then her just kicking her ass just shows her how fucking unhinged she is. Yeah. And that was the time I believed, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe she can do all the shit that she does in this movie then, because she's fucking.
Well, she's on a different level. Of Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
She's got that slut power.
Slut power. Poor Maureen. Just had one good night.
Poor Maureen.
Well, maybe not, but anyway.
That bitch was spreading her legs all over town.
You were pro Billy. You were pro Billy in the first one, but I don't know. Like, and then when you get to the hospital scene, and she's like, wait, Gail's still alive? And then she just immediately goes, like, fuck this. I gotta kill this bitch, you know?
Well, nothing would work.
I love it. I think she's one of the best killers in the franchise. I really do.
And there was something about it, and maybe it was the meta-ness of the first one, where it's like, this movie's for horror fans.
Yeah.
Where Scream 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 felt like they were making a horror movie for the world to like.
Yeah.
Scream 4 felt like it was a love letter to horror fans.
It felt like that comfort Scream movie that you wanted. You didn't want it to change, right? Well, it felt like it was.
This was my second favorite, and I think this is the second best one. I'm fine with how it ended up, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, it feels like a Scream movie that not it wasn't made for the average moviegoer. It was made for horror fans or people that loved the first Scream movie.
Yeah.
Not people that needed a date horror film to talk about and be.
Well, and it's still having fun with the genre. You know, it's still, especially with the opening scene, but it still takes the Scream series seriously at the same time, you know. And
it had to be one of Wes Craven's last films.
It was his last film.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was his last film. So, yeah, which is sad all in itself. But the more I watch movies like 5, 6, and 7 in this franchise, the more I just appreciate the first 4 even more. You know what I mean? Because they were doing everything different, and
yeah,
it's after the 7th film, I felt worn out with the Scream franchise, and I haven't felt like that before. I was super excited with 6.
Well, and I liked that they kept Nev in the role, main character, but the actual film was based around teenagers again. Where 2 and 3, 2 was college and 3 was like old people.
4 handles the dynamic between the old and the new characters a lot better than 5 did.
Yeah.
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 Yep. I agree. So yeah, 4 is. I think people overlook 4 in this franchise, and you know, it being 2 or 3 doesn't matter. It's our 3rd tonight, but yeah, it's a solid sequel.
Our second best Scream movie is Scream 2.
Hey, there is a small following out there that puts Scream 2 at number 1.
I saw a couple of them today, and
did you? Yeah, that's a bridge too far, I think, too. Even though I love this.
Scream 2 brings Sarah Michelle Gellar right after she was in I Know What You Did Last Summer, and she gets to kind of play like main sorority girl, and I actually thought she did great. Cece,
you wanna die tonight, Cece.
Yeah, that sequence of her getting called reminded me kind of the first film, and I thought that was done brilliantly, like that one, and it had a good amount of tension, a good amount of things. I fucking hated Joe's apartment, Jerry O'Connell. I knew he wasn't the killer because he was a bitch made.
That would be pretty fucking whack if they brought back her boyfriend, gave her another boyfriend that turned out to be the killer again. Are you fucking kidding me?
First time I ever seen who Timothy Oliphant is, right? That was one of his first times I knew about him.
Yeah, was Go before this?
Maybe,
or
but
not?
he was just a drug dealer side character in that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he was a pretty cool, he's pretty
cool
edgy.
fella.
I just don't see him teaming up with Roseanne's sister. I just don't.
Yeah, they met on a chat room or something.
You don't do multiple murderers with people you don't know that you have no business. I mean, I get it. He was a fan of the films and the crime, and that's Billy Loomis's mom, but it just seemed unlikely.
Yeah.
The college shit was played out, annoying.
Oh, I didn't mind it.
Jamie Kennedy dies in a dumb way.
But he dies. I mean, I was sad. I was really bummed out that Randy died.
He got sucked into a car and the car jiggled.
Yeah. But he was great in this film up until that happened, right?
He was awesome.
I've always loved Jamie Kennedy. I didn't know that everyone was so irate when this movie came out that Randy died.
Well,
I mean, he was one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. Well, I was, but I thought people would just accept it.
And you give the horror guy a basically off-screen death.
Well, so right. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I didn't know that. I guess to put some context to it, until I was researching all these films, I didn't know that they brought him back in 3 specifically just to appease fans that were pissed off for 2. I didn't know that there was that much anger about it.
Right.
You know, I wasn't happy about it, but
you were cool with it because people die in movies.
Well, no, it ups the ante. Give some balls, okay? Look at.
I just hate how they cared so much more about Gail and Dewey than they did about.
Oh, but you had to show their romance because it kind of started in the first one. You had to show that one. Plus, Dewey is kind of this lame, wounded animal now because he got all fucked up in the first film. He's all.
Why can't Jamie Kennedy be the wounded animal now?
Because he's the horror nerd. We just don't get asked till
How
much
would you
later.
change Scream 2?
Um,
The nerd would have got the girl.
Jamie Kennedy that would have been cool.
That's from the movie. He says that.
Oh, okay.
And he's in that little grad, and they're like, "How would you do Stab 2?" And he goes, "First of all, I'd have the nerd would get the girl."
Yeah, I forgot he said that.
What about Luke Wilson playing Billy Loomis? Tori
In
Spelling
Stab.
actually being...
Tori Spelling's horrible, but Luke Wilson was kind of funny. He's stupid. He does the Billy thing. Yeah, I thought it was.
I did
great.
like the whole introduction of that Stab 1 now exists within Scream 2.
Oh yeah, the opening is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I do like it. It's fun. First of all, I want to go to see a horror movie that's popular where everyone has got that same excitement.
It happened.
With what?
Scream 7. I've seen a couple of premieres, like the premieres, people were all decked out in Ghostface suits. There's pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not around here,
big
unfortunately.
cities.
I would love to go to a screening like that but when she gets stabbed and she's up there and everyone's just throwing popcorn, having a good time, I was laughing my ass off at that.
Yeah, I mean it was clever. It wasn't a phone call.
I can't see the Omar. Is it Omar Epps? Or who? The guy in the beginning. What's his name?
I forget.
But anyway, so Jada Pinkett Smith's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I can't see the bathroom opening scene in Scream 2 without a penis going through the side of his head.
You're right.
That you
It is
see
Omar Epps
in
because Mekhi Phifer. Yeah, you're right. It's Omar Epps.
Yeah. Okay. So
I can't. I see
without
scary movie.
the scary
dildo
movie,
going.
the dick going through his head. I can't see that scene like that now.
And I mean, it was cool when she like crawled up and. I've never been a big Jada Pinkett fan.
No, I don't like her
She
either.
seems like the type of chick I wouldn't want to go to the movies with.
She seems like a downright horrible person, honestly. But still, I think that's a fun new opening way to do it.
Yeah.
I like the college setting. I know you didn't, but I like the college. It's a natural
Beta
progression,
Zetas,
right?
And then she's doing her play. I don't know.
But
it was kind of a
came
cool
out
set when she was sawing off all the sandbags and everything.
Yeah. This came out a year after the first one.
Like almost not even a year.
Yeah, it's crazy how
they rushed it. But I think that goes to partly why it's so good, because it's so close to the original, where it has that same vibe, and not too much time has passed, and people were still close to the characters and the story, and it's a good continuation. I think usually rushing a film isn't a great idea. I think I'd rather wait a little bit longer.
In film?
Rushing a film.
Oh, okay.
Rushing a film to get done to capitalize on money. But I think it worked to its advantage that it was so closely done.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, but yeah, Scream 2,
worthy
good cast,
sequel.
Good shit.
It gives you more rules, so we're still expanding the horror lore.
Yeah.
We're still learning the rules.
think it's so good because it's so close to the first one. And not only is it the first film in the franchise, but it's the first film in our rank. Number 1, 1996.
Scream. Yep.
And we've been talking about Scream for so long now. Now we're to the big one. Everybody has seen Scream. Scream changed horror films forever. The landscape of horror movies was going into a serial killer, Silence of the Lambs, 7 type direction. And Wes Craven dusted off his boots and says, I actually got a script for a slasher film that I think might revitalize horror and change the face of cinema forever. And him and Kevin Williamson came up with something that truly did just that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first time I saw Scream.
Me too.
And it took me from being like, oh, I watched Chucky and Leprechaun a lot, to, oh, horror's coming back in a big way.
Yeah.
And I want to see one of these fucking new age teen slashers every month in the movie theater.
And you did. They cranked them out after this film.
And my life was forever changed. I
couldn't believe this.
After seeing this movie, it was good, and they didn't make classics. It was an instant classic. It felt like when they made it, and Yeah, and it was different. It wasn't the 80s slashers. It was 90s. And
Yep.
nobody did it in the 10s, really. And
They
or in the 2000s.
I remember going over to my neighbor's house and they rented this on pay-per-view off of cable, and we all sat down with popcorn, and it was just it was unreal.
And they didn't think this movie was going to make that much money, but it was
loved it.
And maybe the
Absolutely.
first day
Loved
it was just normal, and the second day it tripled, and then just people just kept on going to see this movie again and again. And the rewatchability of this film is just amazing. And
great.
like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie is when they're having the party, and they find out that the Fonz is on a pole.
Yeah, they hung him
And
from
they're
the
like,
goalpost.
"Let's fucking go to the store, let's fucking tear him down." But Jamie Kennedy's character stays.
Yeah.
And his name is Jamie, and he's watching Halloween, and he's like, Jamie.
Oh, his name's Randy.
Well, but his real name's
Oh,
Jamie.
yes.
And he's like, Jamie, behind you.
Behind you, as the killer's coming up on him.
You, Jamie. Jamie, just look behind you. And
yeah, this movie was so smart on so many different levels. I mean, first of all, it told a good slasher story. Second of all, it was like, we all know what we've seen with horror movies before. We don't need to hide that. We don't need to pretend we're doing something different. We're going to fucking do something different by calling it out.
Right.
And then it doesn't make any of the, because every character says what they shouldn't do in a horror film in Scream.
And then they do it.
And then they do it, but it doesn't feel like it's a joke. It feels like it's still serious, like they didn't have a choice, right?
Yeah.
So it's like executed in this really
Nev
smart way.
that sometimes the only option is to go up the stairs.
Exactly. You can't just run out the front door, right? And so that's what's so brilliant about it is that like they fall into those tropes because it's easier said than done, and they do it in this fun but super smart way. Right. I mean, this movie's just brilliant. It gets better every time I watch it. It still holds up to this day.
Like it doesn't seem like Tatum and Sydney would be friends, but they pulled it off so perfectly.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Billy and Stu would be dating those girls, but
they seem like the cool guys though. So the girls are going to go with the cool guys in high school. Those girls, yeah. You know what I mean? Those girls are going to do that.
Why is Randy hanging out with him?
Randy was barely hanging out with him. He was getting bullied pretty badly by Stu and Billy, especially as he works in the movie store.
Yeah. I don't know. Randy is still the best, but I don't know.
But how many Stews did you run into? The party guy in college that had the big house, and
I was a Billy.
You were a Billy? Oh. I'd be a Randy.
Dewey.
I'd be a Dewey. Trying to get girls to walk with me to go check out abandoned cars. I'll keep you safe. And then he doesn't keep them safe.
I don't know who you were.
I was Kenny.
Who's Kenny?
The cameraman. I'm just sitting in a van eating Cheetos. Kenny. Yeah, I know. No. I'd be a hybrid of like Stu and Randy in
sure.
Yeah, that middle ground, I think that was me.
I'll give you that.
Anyway,
but the party was epic.
God damn, I know.
A lot of people. Was it you that was telling me that you thought that the ghost face mask was cool? No, that was Jacoby. He was telling me about how cool the ghost face costume is, and I go, honestly, I think Ghostface has got one of the stupidest costumes in the world. But that's the point, that it's the cheapest fucking mask.
You got it at the at the Five and Dime store down the road.
It's a $5 mask. Yeah. It's a $5 cake.
Anyone could be Ghostface. That's what the beauty is of it.
And it's super manufactured. And I've always hated the way Ghostface looks. I always wish that he had a better look.
Well, his cape is kind of sparkly at times.
Well,
you notice that,
when
right?
it's daytime, but
yeah. Kind of sparkly. I don't mind the mask. I'm looking at that popcorn bucket up there now, and we got Scream popcorn bucket in the studio, and I like the Scream face, but I mean, is it as iconic as a hockey mask?
But I think what's most important is that it hides the identity. It's such a big.
But you're right. It's something that anyone could have bought anywhere, especially around Halloween or anything like that. So. And that's a problem, and that's what we see in the beginning of the second one.
And I tried
hundreds of ghost faces.
When I look back at Scream and everybody's like, oh, my favorite movie Scream or The Conjuring, or it's one of those like everybody loves Scream so much. So I try not to love it as much. And I always look back and I'm like, yeah, Scream isn't that great. But then when I do put it in, I get fully
30 years have passed now,
and nostalgia and fucking cinema. Like, dude, Wes Craven nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't make the script. Kevin Williamson deserves credit for that. But he brought it to life, man. Wes Craven nailed this.
He did.
Especially manifesting that youth. The youth of that time of the 90s, of the late 90s, the way kids were, even though they did look a little bit older than 18, but
yeah, that's a typical horror movie trope. But you gotta remember now, like if someone says Scream's my favorite movie, it's fucking 30 years old now at this point. This is a horror classic now.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there. We're just getting older, unfortunately. But I mean, when you see someone that comes in at the bar or something like that, right? And they're 22 and they say, my favorite horror movie
30
is
years
Scream.
ago. So when we were 12, this would be, so a 12-year-old watching Scream right now would be like us at 12 watching a movie from 1975.
Halloween was one of my favorites. It's really no different.
Wow.
You know? It's really no different back then now.
It is, yeah.
It's just because we grew up with it.
Yeah.
You know? But now it's just kind of like, yeah, isn't that nuts to think about? Screams are Halloween or something like that back in the day?
Now their Halloween is Scream.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Halloween to them is like Frankenstein, bro.
I know. Good God. Oh, I know.
Ray watching Halloween is like when we watched fucking Dracula. Ray watching Halloween.
You can't stop the clock.
Is
you
like
really can't
us
stop
watching
the clock.
Fucking Dracula.
I know. That's crazy to think about, but it's 100% accurate.
That's a whole thing.
Oh God,
that's an old movie. I remember when I watched Fuck Frankenstein, I was like, "This is an old movie," but
yeah, I mean, obviously, but yeah, that's probably what it's like, though. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So you're. So I.
This is a 5-star
Billy,
movie.
Yours too. It's a 5-star for me. It's great. The end, the comedic way. So Matthew Lillard did really great most of the time, but there was a couple parts where
I don't
Lillard
think he
overacted.
Did he? Okay, was he great or was he just owning that character? I think there's a difference. He wasn't. It's not like he was ever gonna. He was never gonna get a fucking Academy Award for this.
Keenan was like, "It's a Scream, baby.
It's a Scream, baby." Yeah, he's got that list. He's got that list. You hit me with the phone, you dick. Yeah, it is.
I think
funny.
that one worked.
Oh, my mom's gonna be so mad at me.
But yeah, I don't know how hard it would be to actually stab each other, and I don't know. In the 90s, probably would have thought I could have got away with this too. I believe it. Horny dudes, man.
I mean, they had a good plan. It kind of seemed sound.
Yeah.
Because if they would have killed
Nowadays,
the dad,
it wouldn't work. There's too much.
They should have killed the dad first, because I still think they're going to get a little woozy after they've stabbed each other. You know, they're going to get lazy. They're going to fuck something up. But
it might have worked. It might have not. It would be nice to see an alternate ending where shit didn't go awry. But yeah,
you wanted them to win, Stu and Billy. Yeah,
I like movies that
the bad guy wins.
Avert your expectations.
That would be something.
Wins.
Hey, Scream 8's gonna come out. Maybe they just kill off Sydney and Gail and
do it.
They just ride off into the sunset.
Do it. The consistency of this series is pretty good. Like for quality and is good.
I mean, I know we shit on some things tonight, but I still
think
that's
what we do.
This is still a great franchise. Well, we can't all be positive. Every movie's great. It's fantastic. It's a Scream, baby. Yeah, no, you got to have something. 7 did piss me off, but I still think it's better than a lot of horror sequels
what
than we
time
get.
will do to it. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Because for some reason, I like 5 more than I like 6 this time around.
For some reason, I think that this one might be the most dated one. I actually think time might not be forgivable about it with all that AI stupid shit. But we have
You're
to wait
talking
and
about
see.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's recap at our number 7. Scream
7.
7. Our number 6, Scream 3. Our number 6, Scream 5. Our number 4, Scream 6. Our number 3, Scream 4. Our number 2, Scream 2. And our number 1, Scream from 1996. Pretty good shit. I'm glad we waited it out and got 7 on this list before we did this rank, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
No, it's good. I'm glad that
I'm surprised that it landed last, but
you only had it at number 6. It's not like it was like
I mean, I could have gone either way with Scream 5, Scream 3, and Scream 7. There are things that I don't like about all those movies.
Yeah.
But
I think it's going to change.
It might. It always does with Scream movies and Scream ranks.
Yeah.
I do got some horror kudos if you want to do some Scream kudos.
Oh, we should play the music. The kudos music.
Kudos. What will win? What will lose? Scream Awards. I don't know.
All right. What do you got?
Best cover art. Scream 1.
Well,
because none of them are good. Not even the first one.
What about alternate New York cover in Scream 6?
Well, there's alternate. Well, how the Scream 7 they tried to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre cover and shit.
Oh, did they? I didn't get that.
Yeah, and then Scream 5 they did.
This is the problem. Scream started the whole everyone wear a black t-shirt and stand in a V formation while we take your picture. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Scream started. Every action and thriller movie in the 90s did that, and then they kept on going. I don't like much of the art for any of the Scream movies. I think that's one of their biggest downfalls. They didn't even care to make their killer look fucking gruesome, brutal, or scary. But
it's true.
Scream 1 has some pretty good alternate ones, I think, that are out there that are good with Drew Barrymore on it. You know, Drew Barrymore was the only one originally casted. When they did the rest of the casting, they were like,
and she
was gonna
talked Wes Craven into dying in the beginning.
Yeah, well,
right?
she was originally Sydney.
Yeah,
she goes, I want to be Casey. I think this would be cool.
No one's gonna suspect me if I die.
Was like, dude, you mean like Psycho? And he was like, yeah.
But it fooled him. It fooled everyone. Yeah,
sure did. And putting her on the cover was smart. So yeah, best cover, Scream 1. Best music in a Scream film, was it Scream 1 with the red right hand? Was it?
Well, that's in every film, so.
Well, but it gets credit for number 1.
Yeah, because it's the first, yeah.
Or was it Scream 2?
I've listened to the piss out of that soundtrack
or was
when it came out.
Scream 3 with the Creed song? Or was it Scream 7 with all that new shit? And then you heard the final credit song.
Yeah.
Creepin'?
Yeah.
That song's a banger, dude.
You really like that one a lot, huh? Okay. I was like, yeah.
It was so bad.
Okay. I'm going 2. I listen to that the most out of all these soundtracks, I think. There's Cottonmouth Kings on there.
No, number 2. Suburban Life. And there was a Master P song, too.
Yes, there was. There was an Everclear song that I still love to this day.
Oh, weird. You were weird.
I know. I was weird. And even a Collective Soul song that I liked for some reason. And I'm just, I don't know, man. I love 2 soundtrack. What'd you pick?
Wait and Bleed was on the soundtrack for Scream 4.
Okay. Hey, you didn't even say Scream 4. You didn't even give that as an option, though. You son of a bitch.
Scream 2. Fine. Gore Award. Was it Scream 7, Scream 6, Scream 1, or Scream 4?
This is tough.
Scream 7.
7? Yeah.
7. They did well with that one thing. But they did so bad with the
kill?
AI.
Yeah, but the AI wasn't a gore gag, you know?
Right. It was no fact. Best story. Scream 1, there are no other options.
Yes, that is correct. Nothing else exists if Scream 1 didn't exist.
Best Ghostface, was it Billy Loomis, Stu Macher, Billy's mom, the film nerd Oliphant, Sid's brother, Sid's cousin, Rory Culkin, Ethan, nepotism Quaid, Honora, Ethan's dumb family, that old chick, or that dude from Empire Records?
I could tell the ones you didn't like because they all got nicknames that berate them. It's got to be Billy Loomis.
I went from the first movie to the end.
I
did them in order.
You could have stopped after one.
You want me to say it again?
Nope, Billy Loomis.
Schumacher.
Okay, can we combine them? I mean, they're both the killers.
Okay, the best ghost faces were from the first movie, but who was your favorite Ghostface performance? You're telling me it wasn't film nerd Oliphant?
No.
It wasn't.
You're going to run through them again?
I kind of want to because it was fun.
Do it, yeah. Just do it.
Billy's mom, film nerd Oliphant, Sid's brother, Sid's cousin, Rory Culkin, Ethan nepotism Quaid, Honora, Ethan's dumb family,
Ethan's dumb family,
that old chick, or the dude from Empire Records.
I like Ethan's dumb family because it's just his whole stupid ass family. Yeah, it's still Billy and Stu at the end of the day. Stu was always my favorite character, though.
But you said you really liked Sid's cousin.
She's number 3 in the franchise for me. Yeah.
All right. I'll go, Billy and Stu with a little dash of Rory Culkin.
Oh, you're taking Rory Culkin in this one.
He wasn't a good Ghostface, but he was like my favorite actor to play Ghostface that wasn't the first two guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I Scream...
I mean, better than that old chick.
Scream... Yeah, or the guy from Empire Records. Oh, man.
All right. Opening call girl. Was it Drew Barrymore as Casey Becker, Jada Pinkett, Cotton Weary, Heather Graham from Stab, Anna Paquin in 4, Jenna Ortega, Samara Weaving, or that Madison chick in the AI Stew House?
Yeah, it's Drew Barrymore.
Casey Becker?
Yeah.
You don't think Heather Graham did it better? She showed her tits.
She did? No, she didn't.
In Stab?
No.
When they're watching Stab and Scream 2, she's like,
she gets in the shower, but
yeah, before she gets the phone call.
But there's no boobs.
If you had a copy of Stab.
If I had a copy of Stab of the movie that doesn't exist, you're right. I probably would have seen boobs.
You would know that there's boobs.
I would have paused it. But
Heather Graham shows her boobs.
Not in this film.
In Stab, she does.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm still going to go with Casey Becker.
Casey Becker.
Although I like the Samara Weaving one.
Worst Gale, was it the original Gale? Was it Gale from part 2? The double Gales from part 3? Gale in part 4? Gale in part 5? Gale in part 6 should have died, and Pointless Gale in part 7.
The worst Gale has got to be Pointless Gale
In part 7.
Absolutely no reason for that character to exist in the film. No reason.
She might have, honestly, she looked the worst in 5, I think. I think she was at her evilest in part 3.
3? Yeah.
And she was, you fucking absolutely worthless.
In 7. Yeah.
All right. Best female actor in a Scream movie.
Interesting.
Neve Campbell. Neve Campbell.
Yep, that's right for you. Yep.
Courtney Cox. Rose McGowan. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Emma Robert. Marley Shelton.
Robert. Okay, yes, go on.
Isn't it Robert? Roberts?
With an S.
I forgot that.
Roberts.
Okay. Marley Shelton. Hayden Pantiera.
You're pretty close, yep.
Melissa Barrera.
Yeah.
Or Jenna Ortega. Ortega. Come on, I know. It's not Neve Campbell. It's not Courtney Cox. Who did the best job acting in all these movies? It's I mean,
And
Rose McGowan was a cool character, but
Tatum was awesome.
Jenna Ortega, maybe.
Jenna Ortega or Emma Roberts, I think.
Jenna Ortega, I think.
Okay. Well, you take Jenna Ortega, I'll take Emma Roberts.
Male actor. Was it David Arquette? Matthew Lizard?
I know.
Now I'm just
I know.
doing it. Jamie Kennedy. Skeet Ostrich. Levi Schreiber.
Now that one I couldn't tell if you're being serious or not.
Mason Gooding or Jack Quaid.
Skeet Ulrich.
You're saying Skeet. Best performance.
No.
Jamie Kennedy.
Skeet Ulrich. I believe that he was a psycho at the end, though. He's like licking his finger with the blood.
Like a psycho, but yeah.
We all go a little mad sometimes. When he delivers that line, I was like, oh.
You can have Skeet Ostrich, and I'll take Jamie Kennedy.
Okay. Not Levi Schreiber. Because Cotton Weary was great. I thought he was always good in this film.
Best supporting character, was it Drew Barrymore, Jenny McCarthy, Rory Culkin, Jada Pinkett, Alison Brie, Timothy Olyphant, Samara Weaving, or Anna Camp?
What was it?
Supporting character.
Best supporting character? Okay.
Not main character that was in the film.
Mm-hmm.
That made a big impact with a little bit of a part.
Did you say Rose McGowan?
Well, I had her in main.
Oh, okay. She's a main one.
But you could say that she's a side character if you want.
That's tough.
Samara Weaving did a great performance. Drew Barrymore, you want to give it to, but you already gave her best fucking opening call girl, which sounds dirty.
It does.
Jada Pinkett did her part. Drew Barrymore, I'm sorry.
The fact that she gave up the lead role to do that role,
a smaller role,
that's pretty impressive. Good on her for just knowing.
All right, crush from a Scream movie. Which girl or guy got you going?
Got me going.
Fantasy, sexual.
What got me going?
Was it old Drew? Was it Rose? Was it Nev? Was it Mrs. Cox? Sarah Michelle? Ortega. Samara.
Oh, that's tough.
Deputy Judy. Or Alison Brie.
Ah, what a franchise. Both my two screen crushes, huh? Samara Weaving and Alison Brie. But you know what? I'm going to give it to Rose McGowan because she never wore a bra.
Oh, because those are diamonds.
They could cut through anything.
I know about diamond nipples.
Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't cut her way out of that garage door.
Yeah.
Well,
you know why she couldn't get back out of the fucking garage door?
Why?
Because once the boobs were through, they were too big.
It's just two, yeah.
They went in, and then it was like that, like that.
She had one in, one out.
Remember when they got like the jilted thing?
Yeah,
and you put it,
right.
The boobs that we could only go one way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Best kill Scream movie. Was it when Stu died with the TV? When that old chick's son got killed and beer came out of his mouth? Dewey
was heartbreaking.
Tatum in the garage. Asian chick on the ladder. Billy second shot to the brain. What else were really good ones?
Honestly,
McKenna
Grace's and Anna Camp's death at the end too.
Yeah,
they want to shoot her in the head, and then they unload on her face.
Which one you think?
McKenna Grace. That had to be one of the.
That was the best one in the new
most
movie.
Brutal ones, yeah.
Even though the beer tap one is very memorable too. Stu TV. The one that made the most impact on me was Tatum in the garage door. But now looking back on it, it's not as big as a deal.
Tatum, and then the most heartbreaking one was Dewey for me, honestly.
Yeah.
I just didn't want Dewey to die. I wanted anyone in the film,
He
but
already died.
Dewey
We
to
already
die.
let him die.
He died inside, not
And
in
then
real life.
Came back. Yeah, let's do Tatum in the garage door.
Yeah.
All right. Best ending, was it part 1, part 3, or part 4?
Part 1, but then part 4.
Okay.
Did you just throw part 3 in there just to fuck with me? Because
I'm not sure why I wrote part 3 down.
I'm not sure either. That's one of the more problematic ones in the franchise. Just because no one liked the brother angle. No one liked it.
What happened after the brother angle? Was I thinking there was something cool happened like after?
I mean, you think he's dead, and then he gets up and tries charging him again, and they have to shoot him a bunch.
And he goes, "Mommy."
I don't know if he says "mommy," but he gets plugged in the head finally and dies.
Most savage scene in the Scream movie, was it Sydney losing her virginity?
That is pretty dark because he immediately gets murdered, at least she thinks so, and then finds out, oh, it's even worse than him being dead. He's the killer.
Anna Camp killing her son in number 7. Slut Maureen Prescott.
I can't even give it to Anna Camp. I mean, that would be honestly the most savage because she killed her own son. But it's so fucking dumb that she did that. So dumb. I gotta give it to Billy. I mean, the fact that
Billy having sex with Sid?
Well, it's savage for Sid.
Well, and then afterwards he was like, "Now you don't survive."
Well, eventually, but he had to fake his own death first, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, she was already on the fence about losing her virginity.
What about her poor dad being chopped up, duct taped, and thrown in a closet for fucking 2 weeks?
He got roughed up a little bit.
He was in that closet for like 2 weeks.
Well, he must have been getting some water. He wouldn't have made it 2 weeks. They were being somewhat good to him.
All right.
But
Yep.
yeah.
Sid's virginity and her slut mom.
All right, quit looking at me.
Jacoby
It's just fucking side eyes me about her slut mom.
The Jacoby and Kayla cosplay award. This way we can put girl ideas in there too, right?
Oh, sure, that's fun. Yeah.
Would you like to see them dressed up as Stu and Billy, Deputy Dewey and Deputy Judy, maybe Ghostface and Casey? I want to see Jacoby dressed up as Dewey.
I want to see him as Gimpy Dewey, and I want to see Kayla brutally butcher her bangs to be that Courtney Cox in 3.
All right, that's good. The Anthony Dance Award. Was it that Joe's Apartment guy, Jerry O'Connell, singing I Think I Love You in Scream 3?
That is so memorable.
McKenna Grace's
so cringy
ballet flying mishap that gets her killed. That's all the dancing there really is in that movie.
Really? Well, you got all the weird Greek play actors
2.
at the end.
Part 2, yeah. I'll give it to McKenna Grace.
McKenna Grace, just because we didn't give that to her death scene, which was pretty cool.
The Polly Blue Chew 2 Fight Award.
He's never listening again. I don't even know if he's going to talk to us after this. Come on, guys. Boner pills? Really?
He probably doesn't
I'm
even
DJ
know.
Boner pills.
He doesn't know what Blue Chew is.
Everyone knows what Blue Chew
Paul
is.
doesn't.
He's probably not.
He's a Gen X or Gen Z, or he's like before millennials. And he doesn't need help with.
He's a millennial.
He's
a millennial.
He was on a vegan diet for a while. I'm sure his shit works great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
And he doesn't go on the internet, so he's not getting ads.
Yeah, Blue Chew's advertised everywhere. I can't tell you.
Hims is advertised everywhere. Blue Chew is recommended by doctors.
I can't watch a YouTube ad now without seeing a Blue Chew thing pop up.
Best fight, was it Stu versus Billy stabbing each other in the kitchen, or was it Dewey versus Nora?
It's
Dewey's death.
It's the Billy Stew thing in the kitchen.
I keep on wanting to do Andy's fun fact of the fucking episode, but I keep on forgetting to text him.
Where he delivers a fun fact.
Yeah.
We just got all the horror nights working for us now.
Well, what are they there for?
You know what? It's part of the title. Heavy lies the crown,
They're a
goddammit.
knight. Yeah. Fucking knight them for nothing.
What are they there for? It's a good point. It's a
best
good point.
tape you got? I got Scream, Drew Barrymore.
I actually don't have a single Scream tape.
You don't have 2? You don't have 3?
No.
I have 2 and 3, and I have the original one, and then I have this Drew Barrymore Scream tape. How many variations of the characters tapes were there?
See, I only remember ever seeing Casey or Casey Becker or Sidney Prescott one.
Drew Barrymore Scream tape.
Scream VHS variants. But yeah.
Are you looking it up?
I'll look it up. You keep us going for what's coming up next.
Well, for like movies coming out next. Oh my God.
Yeah, because we got to wrap this up.
Oh my God.
We got to wrap this up.
Next coming out is Ready or Not 2 on the 20th.
So excited for that.
The guys that made 5 and 6 are coming back to make a sequel with Samara Weaving. And the twist is there's 2 guys from The Faculty in it. And there's the chick from fucking Lisa Frankenstein and that vampire ballerina movie. I just recently watched Ready or Not. And I hate that it reminds me of The Purge, but it is so much better than The Purge.
So much better.
And I think that this sequel is going to go with the cast and take it to new levels and not make it so much like a Purge film. And I think this is going to be a yay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a yay too.
Also coming out before our next episode is a movie called They Will Kill You.
Oh, yeah, with...
kind of looks like that movie...
Boy Kills World or anything like that.
You're Next.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But a little different. I think it almost kind of looks like it's almost Ready or Not 1. I think that these movies are going to be kind of similar. I think Ready or Not 2 is going to be a little bit better. But I think there's a good chance that They Will Kill You will be a decent movie. So, yeah.
At the time we record this, when this drops, the opening weekend of Undertone, we'll cover that on the next one.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, I know, but we'll cover that on the next episode too. So we got some good, exciting movies that will be coming out, and hopefully we can cover before the recording. To answer your VHS variants, Courtney Cox and Casey Becker and
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell. Yeah.
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell. Yeah.
There's only 3?
There's only 3. And then
most?
That I don't know. I don't see that Courtney Cox one there a lot.
That's the rare one.
Yeah. I see the Scream one a lot. Never really seen the Courtney Cox one, but they made it. And then, of course, there's the 4th one that has the entire cast. It's like the poster, you know? So, yeah. There you go, VHS hunters. If there's any out in the audience.
Our next episode, we are going back to new. We are going to do 2019. And I don't know why this year feels so stacked. I think it's because they knew about COVID. They knew it was coming, and they got rid of
they planned
all these movies because they knew
them.
the next year there wasn't going to be any money in movies. I'll tell you right now, there are some fucking heavy hitters.
Ready or Not was in
Ready
19.
or Not.
Yep.
Fucking,
Speaking
and
of that,
some movies better than that one. So, rustle up on your 2019 horror films and get ready for our thing on that. And then the last big question, right? I'm Ghostface.
No, I'm Ghostface.
I'm more of a Ghostface. I have the demeanor of Billy Loomis.
I'd be least suspected. I'm the Ghostface.
I think I'd
between the two of us.
I think I'd make a better Ghostface.
No, you're
don't
like
even-
the Timothy Oliphant,
Oh,
the Skeet Ulrich.
Because I'm fat.
the-
You think that you'll be able to know it's me because you'll be able to see my tummy through the black?
I didn't say that.
Down.
Black is slimming.
Is
Black
that
is
what you're
slimming.
saying?
I'm just saying black
get
is
it.
slimming.
I get it.
I think it's the beard poking out of the mask that's going to be most. I think that'll be the identifying
Well, maybe
one.
your cheap cologne will be able to smell.
Oh, damn.
Your cheap cologne.
Oh,
I think
that's
the
deodorant,
second you
bitch.
walk in a room, you'll be like,
Oh.
it's you, dude. Nice cheap cologne. You got that at a fucking dollar store. And then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I like a guy that uses lotion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you gotta moisturize,